What's up, Playboys? You know what I totally forgot to do? Oh no, you guys are muted, amateurs. Okay. I totally forgot to make bingo cards is the only problem.
Well, we can kind of, I don't know.
I have a list for bingo cards. If anyone would like to quickly make some, I can send it to you.
How do you do that?
There's a website.
You know how to do it? One of us can do it, I guess.
All right, let me see.
God damn it.
I hate every one of those packages.
God,
every single package of edibles has this different adult-proof thing that you have to figure out on your own.
And then you just end up cutting it because you get frustrated.
Well, that's what I'm about to go do. Actually.
All right, I can't remember the site. There's a website you can make bingo cards, and what we can do is post a link, and everyone in the chat can get their own individual bingo card. And then as we watch this video, we can see who wins. A big reveal of what? Oh, yeah, just so you know, by being here, you are consenting to us using your comments for reaction data because we're super cool. Whatever that nonsense is. Damn it, I can't remember the name of the site. Okay, bingo.
I come back with you being spicy.
So you did cut it off. You cut it off, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I just cut the fuck off. I was like, fuck it. Like it had like a 2. I was like, this is scissors cut. Now I just got to figure out how much is in each one. Okay, 33.
myfreebingocards.com. Oh, I got you. Thank you so much. All right.
All right. Peace. So I guess we'll go with 120 to start. So I am Devour. These are called Devour 500 milligram potent peach. I can't. My dispensary didn't have they get the damn Dean and DeLuca edibles in, and those fuckers are out the next day. You got to like hit them right at. Those are my favorite edibles. They're just fucking. They're strong, so you don't have to eat a whole bunch of them, but they're fucking tasty. They get you high as shit.
I had to look, and I found a couple of shops out here that have them, so I'm gonna have to hit them up this week.
I'm telling you, they're the best edibles. Like as far, they're not. I don't know. I don't know pricing of edible. I mean, they're about the same. My place sells 500 milligrams. They sell those for $50. These are $45. But man, are they fucking worth it? Those Dean and DeLucas are the best. Plus, like these, I mean, you can kind of see like it's all sugar. There's just a lot of shit going on with it. I mean, I'm sure they'll be fine, but the DeLucas are like small little gummies, fucking super clean. You don't feel like you just ate a pound, like a handful of sugar. You just had a couple of gummies and you're fucking flying.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting these dang bingo cards set up. Come on, there we go. Generate bingo cards. Oh, it's not enough. There's too many squares. We don't have enough Kaiserisms.
So I'll tell a little anecdote then as we're waiting here. The place the Smoke Lounge where I get this stuff, and it's the same place where I recorded from yesterday. And I've recorded there a couple of times, but it's been a while. It's owned by a lesbian, general managed by a lesbian woman also. And then there's another transitioning male but her name's Alice, but whatever. It's not a big place. And I was feeling a little worried because Alice is cool. Alice and I are super fucking cool. I'm cool with all of them. It has nothing to do with that, but all the gay drops and all of this shit, I was a little concerned. And then, as I was leaving, Alice was like, "Hey, please record here as much as possible. Your show has such a great vibe. It was great. I loved having you." I was like, "Oh my God." I was really expecting you to be like, "Hey, Josh, you're cool, but no,
Ixnay on the Omo, hey,
yeah, exactly." And I was like, "Hey, I just, just so but and I didn't even explain it. I was like, they're like, "Yeah, fucking, it's great. It's a great vibe. Record here as much as you want." I was like, "Holy fuck."
Okay, I'm too dumb to figure out bingo cards. So if anyone would like the list of words, it's in my Discord.
Yeah, I'm washing down edibles with a natural light. Natty light.
I have milk, and then I have my favorite candy.
Oh.
Stella's chocolate covered cherries are the best. No, I think Sarah, there's another site. Someone's. Oh, sorry, I got Jam Jet. Okay, there's another site someone's gonna try to use real quick. Whip up some bingo cards for us because my phone's not letting me do it. That was not Rebecca. ASMR. That was me wanting chocolate. Lupe.
I feel like I recognize some of these motherfuckers by their.
Yeah, maybe you have the best chat on YouTube because I did first.
It's quite possible. Oh my God.
It's just a reaction data study anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
That VOP, Amy, who knows if it's VOP, but it sure sounds like VOP.
Just says a lot of VOP-ish stuff.
Just a lot of crazy. Ted Wrangler, what is up, brother? Damn, that
best chat on YouTube.
Fucking trademark, motherfucker. Trademark. I was rewatching yesterday's thing because I thought it was more. I honestly thought that it was a little bit more sort of testy than it actually was. Every time I rewatch the chat, I pay more attention to the chat. I honestly can't believe how fucking funny. I'm only getting some of it. Like I'm basically trying to grab one as it shit's fucking flying by. And I think even at that rate, the chat's fucking hilarious. But to go through and to be able, I'm like, oh my God, I missed all of the like funny, funny shit. Motherfuckers will roast me. It's really hilarious. Man, it's such a fun chat. It's so fucking fun. I'm so appreciative of it. Generous as a motherfucker too, man.
Oh, go up. No, up. I'm so bad at everything. It's fine. So he's live right now, right?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't looked, but yeah, he was supposed to go live.
All right, let's see. So good at this. Sorry, it's my first day.
You're good.
No, he's not live.
What? I mean,
I have members only live.
That was last night's. Dun, 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 dun. Boy, he's supposed to be. I thought he was going to be live tonight, or maybe did it say tomorrow? No, he was going to go live tonight. I have members only. I have a membership. Do you want to watch a members only one?
Sure.
I mean, it's a motherfucking doozy of corruption. One of my biggest pet peeves with this fucking Wrangler situation is that some of these auditors are being proven fucking right. It's pretty amazing what's on there. I don't know. You can ask your chat if you want to watch that. Only thing is I don't know how.
You guys want to watch a members only Kiser stream?
I don't know how to hand it over to you.
You can just pull it up. I'll pop your screen up.
Okay. Oh, Tuttle was on it. Also,
Of
there's some
course.
interesting things. Let's see here. How do I? Oh, do I just share screen? Present Holmes. All right.
Oh, goodness.
So we got a couple of things. First of all, he's got a Dillygaff hat. Fuck. Ridiculous.
Dude,
But
he is living in 2004. And it's awkward.
Chief Tuttle, Tuttle but more importantly, Ray Whited are coming on the stream later. What do you notice he doesn't have up anymore? He puts it back up. But what do you notice that he doesn't have? The MP hat. Because he knew Ray Whited is coming on the he knew an actual cop is coming on the. I mean, Tuttle's an actual cop, but Jesus criminy. That dude's out of control. Yeah, the MP hat. Yeah, nah, ma. What's going on now?
Weird. Isn't that the bear he got Kimmy? Why do you have it?
No, you can't have a gun.
I think it is.
So you just tell me where stop. Not that good.
I meant to mention it last night.
Oh my God, his nostrils are very angry today.
It's a Friday night uniform right there.
Friday night uniform right there.
Mrs. Chesty Puller, I got you. I don't know how that happened. But
is somebody making the bingo cards? We definitely need to have bingo with it. Is somebody making the cards?
But the site isn't letting anyone make links. So it wasn't just me. It was the site. My story, I'm sticking to it.
Bingo card. Well, I won't be able to run that. I don't want to run the video and the bingo card, but are we getting them?
2 people have tried the site I used and it's still not, it doesn't let you generate the link anymore. I don't know why. It used to work.
Well, I guess we can just watch until.
If anyone makes bingo cards, please let me know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we should task somebody so we at least know they're getting done.
Oh, no. I had 3 different people that were trying to do it, and they're having the same issue.
Cool. Fuck it. Let's roll.
I meant to mention it last night when we did that second live stream. And,
Lake Life, you're not
kidding. We were going over dick shit that was
shit.
And here's what really pissed me off about that whole
Scotto
Warrior live stream we covered last night.
Oh,
he's wandering into your territory.
He was deflecting seriously hardcore and talking.
Is that a little better than that way we can?
Matt didn't irritate me. I could really care less what he says, and he just definitely doesn't have any place calling anybody a freaking snitch. I mean, no. But what irritated me was that
Kiser, have you ever snitched?
He just sold a horse.
Vicky, why are you gay?
Just by his own admission, he sold a horse. He got paid on a big time contracting job. He got paid by YouTube 2 days ago, or day before yesterday, on Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
He's still going live, asking the people that already give to him for thousands of freaking dollars.
Why does this dude care? I can't.
Because it's money they weren't giving him because he needs it. Communism coming to town. Wait till you listen to how authoritarian. I mean, I don't want to make. Listen to how authoritarian this motherfucker is. First of all, he's worried about other people getting their fucking money that he feels he deserves. Wait till you listen to how he talks when fucking with the cop, the crub mayor, and everything. Let's get to it.
And
can we just jump ahead to that?
Sure.
That just really, really, really chapped my ass.
Roll call. Because
his channel is 9 times bigger than this one.
It's so fucking.
And for some reason, I'm able to handle my responsibilities. And the only focus when it comes to this is
Wedding ring.
making sure that I bring you guys accurate information on the morons that we're covering.
Something's going on with him. I heard the cops are fucking watching his house. Did you see that shit? I heard they're fucking.
I can't speak on any matters that may or may not be jarring, Mr. Kiser.
Yeah.
Just make sure you have a good time. And, you know, when I can, help some of you out in the real world. Now, who you are and, you know, what I've done is never coming in here, because that's
It's your thing, so I don't want to overrun the comment, but Lupe said she's need more suggestions for squares. That it's working for her. It's working for Lupe.
Okay, everyone, spam Lupe in the chat with your suggestions for Kiser Bingo. Enjoy.
I'm taking that list shiz that you made. I'm gonna DM it to her. One that you dropped in.
Also, I just can't believe that this guy. Yeah. Anyway, that's good. I'm just literally amazed at.
He literally looks like an angry ferret right now.
He does, and I get mad that he like that I sort of have his look. You know,
you're like the man version of him.
I know. I'm still like. Sometimes I'll look at it and I'm like, not obviously not tonight, but like there'll be times where I'm like, I'm wearing the same motherfucking kind of shirt, not kind of, but like same color shirt, or whatever. Nobody cares that I'm like, it's just, yeah, you know.
But your ears, you don't have like the elf ear thing going on.
No, and I have a man dick.
You don't have the Disney villain nose.
Yeah.
It's not what this is for.
Oh.
Raccoon hands.
By the way, he also said he's not going to let anything in real life come into here. Wrangler, you're a fake military vet committing stolen valor. Plainly committing stolen valor. You have 5 felony convictions and 5 more open right now. You have a capital murder indictment hanging over. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, of course you don't want people to bring in real life into here.
You're going to separate your real life when in real life you're a fucking piece of shit.
Exactly.
Is never coming in here.
Ooh,
and
tiny woman hands.
Boogeyman hands.
Raccoon hands.
Just make sure you have a good time.
Looks like he's going to steal your snacks.
And, you know, when I can, help some of you out in the real world. Now, who you are and, you know, what I've done is never coming in here.
Didn't he
not
Raccoon hands again? Dude, now whenever he does it, we have to go like this. Didn't he previously help Falcax and then immediately weaponize that help against Falcax? So he might help you in real life, but he's going to throw it in your face. So
just do not give this dude information. Somebody was, and I think it was in because I wasn't really paying attention. He was talking about, I think Lupe maybe or somebody, but it was like, why in the fuck would you give your address to a 10-time felon? You know what I mean? Like, he was like,
not just a 10-time felon, he literally broke into people's houses. Why would you tell him where yours is?
Why would you tell him? Yes, that's a great point.
That's actually going to happen here because remember in this one, he did a couple of giveaways and there's a couple of texts where Kimmy's like, hey, email Wrangler with your address so we can send you a shirt.
Oh no, they're data mining again. Just to remind anyone who is a fan of Kiser and Tiny Hands and Co., he previously has done that sort of thing to get people's docs. And then when the people questioned him or went against him, he threatened them. Kimmy made comments with their doxing information in it, the whole spiel. So please don't send this dumb fuck your address.
Yeah. Do not give any information to the guy at all. I mean, that's my recommendation.
Don't give criminals your personal information.
Yeah. Or simple. If you know what he is and you still don't care and you don't care, give him all of your money. Please give him all of your money. you're too stupid to have it.
B, he would
what
not
this is for.
survive. You know this.
And you know,
So Lupe
it's
dropped
one
the
of the
link, so we
reasons
have a
shit like that is
4x4 card
needed.
that's ready. Right
Sweet.
there.
Okay. Lupe, I'm going to have one on my phone. All right, I have my bingo card. Do you guys
Okay,
have your
so-
bingo cards up?
No.
I do.
What do we do here? What
All
am I
right.
doing? Do we type that in?
Here, I'll text you. Do you want me? I'll text you the link to Kiser Bingo.
Perfect.
Jolie's got her card.
Kiser
I have
Bingo.
a pretty good card. I have a pretty
Sweet.
good card.
Thank you, Lupe. Love you.
There's no digressing on here, though. I wanted to digress. Fuck. Okay. That's like a guaranteed one. You know what I mean?
These are good. Hey, Lupe, thanks for making these. This is fucking great.
Lupe is incredible. I love her.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to turn it all the way up now.
All right, everyone's got their bingo
reasons
cards.
That when we started this, I promised everybody I will never ask any of you for a freaking dime.
Why do you have to say
And
it
that's when I
every
decided,
live stream,
you know what?
though?
We're gonna have some fun tomorrow.
Right. He says it every live stream. Literally.
It's almost like you're asking for it by repeatedly talking about how you're not asking for it.
Would Dilly Gaff, if he's wearing the hat, does that count? Or does he have to say it?
Oh, that's a good question because I have that on my card too. Lupe is
Yeah.
going to be the judge of this. So, Mistress Lupe.
Like he's got to play. I
does
think
the
he's got to
dilly
play
gaff?
it.
Does he have to say it? I think he has to say it.
Yeah,
or play the
or
fucking
play, at least
video.
play it. Yeah. I think that'll make it.
First of all, not appropriate. Accurate, but not appropriate.
Fucking combat vet motherfuckers. Jeff's my favorite.
All right, yeah, they're saying he needs to say it. Okay, all right, all right.
We'll play it.
by
Yeah,
the
right. I
rules.
would
Okay.
say. I think. Okay.
Night, and we're gonna actually give back to all of you because you're being here. You give so much to us, and
Oh, he's not giving back to all of them. He's giving select few. Even if this was unstraightforward, there's no possible way these people are getting any piece of gear whatsoever. But let's just say they were. You're still Kiser. You're not giving it back to everybody. You're still only giving it back to a couple of few.
And not only that, at the expense of them giving you their private information. So
Right. To get a Teespring.
show my appreciation. Now,
yes, each card
unfortunately,
generated should be
I would
different.
love to be able to just get merch to everybody that comes in. I would. I mean, nothing would make me happier than to see, know that there are, roughly 7,200 roughneck t-shirts and hoodies floating around the U.S. or in different parts of the world. But
does that count for
unfortunately,
Roughnecks?
we don't make that.
Oh. Yes. Right?
Okay.
Didn't you say
Yes.
Roughnecks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm on the
All right.
board.
That much money. No,
This is fun. We should be doing this more. This is fun.
We can
Yeah,
do bingo
anyway.
nights on my channel
So-
for sure.
Yeah, these are fun.
we're gonna have a little, some trivia and things like that. We're gonna get some stuff given out. JJ also is gonna get in on this. And
JJ.
Boom, JJ.
and it's, I guess, from Kimmy and myself,
Kimmy.
it's
Come on.
Yes.
just a small way that we can say thank you to all of you for being here.
You're so fucking humble.
And and speaking of which, of course, my baby was first. I love you, Miss Kimmy. And
Yeah.
Even the way he says it is so gross. I love
Yeah.
you, Kimmy. Is that how he said it to Reaper first? Sorry.
Ooh. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Do you want to? Angel Rivera is asking, where do I get the bingo card? I don't. Did you pin it? I don't know if you pinned it or if you wanted to.
I don't. Here, I'll paste it again.
Having a shiz game night, watching a Kiser game night. We're just some dudes watching some dudes play a game against some other dudes. Oh, they have my
There you
name
go.
in there.
Okay, there's the link. Oh, it won't only let me star it. Fuck me. Okay. I don't know how to do this.
Oh,
By the
I
way,
see.
you should actually go to that card 2 link because it's now a 5x5 card.
Oh, we have new cards. Okay. Okay. Let me go in my app and see if I can pin. Did that work?
Yes, it did.
Sweet.
All right. We gotta start over though because now we got big cards.
Should we start completely over? I mean, I guess it
Yes, I
doesn't.
feel that's appropriate. No, I mean it's just his roll call. We'll get it. We'll just go.
Yeah, we'll just go. I mean, there's no like nobody's winning anything or whatever. But yeah, finish with the cards we got, and then this one will probably be done here pretty quick. This one's moving pretty fast.
I already exited my last card, so I'm on my 5x5 card now.
And
Oh,
then
wow.
we've got Miss Nightman's wife, Miss Amy D, 1949, Miss Dawn Furman,
Okay.
also known.
We got to skip this part, right? We're skipping the roll.
Well, I don't
call.
know because Darlin's on there.
I know. I got Darlin
Ma'am,
and
sir,
Sis.
sis, brother.
Okay, we'll just,
Better half. Our sister to the north, Miss Vestige of
Sister.
Peace, Workmore 62.
Bingo,
Welcome
bingo.
back.
Oh wait, you didn't.
What's
call...
up there, James
Yeah.
Reedy? Flower Power, good to see you.
Okay, should we just start? Should we completely start with everybody's on the 5 card now? Because you already you said you
Yes.
cleared a card,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're all gonna go to the new link and we're gonna have our 5 cards. All right.
Right,
Should I
everybody
clear my
hit
card
the-
then? All right, everyone refresh, reset your card.
Oh, this is great.
All right, everyone, 5x5. The link is pinned. Please join us. What
we
are the
gonna go-
rules? He's got to say what's on there. And whoever gets bingo first, I'll put your comment up and we'll probably get frustrated and do another round because we're assholes.
There you go.
Except for Dillygaff. If he plays Dillygaff, but he is wearing a Dillygaff.
Yeah, Dillygaff's that song he
Yeah.
does.
So if he plays that, or F&A Cotton, I don't know if that's one of the any of them or not, but F&A Cotton, if he plays the drop without saying it himself, but the Dillygaff hat doesn't count. All right,
Okay, we're starting over. We've
Boom.
all got this, okay?
let's do this.
Bingo time.
Should we skip? Let's skip through the fucking roll call. It's too much.
You gotta get 5 in a row. So diagonal, up, down.
And accidentally ended
These guys' dentures in here. Vestige of Peace.
up. Mark
Okay, let's start off with Vestige of VOP.
Gift Pong.
All right, everybody good? Light your joints.
All right,
grab your
everyone's
beer.
cards cleared. Let's do this.
Salute. Let's go.
gift tennis match and threw down one. And the individual that wound up with Little Dickens' gift.
Welcome to the Roughnecks.
I'm sorry for stopping this. I'm probably the worst one to have in control of this. Hey, Statham P code. I think it was you. Somebody gave me. I just wanted to say. I'm pretty sure it was Statham. I had a $10 super chat for my thing earlier, and I completely skipped it. I just want to say thanks. Sorry. I saw them here. I'm pretty sure
Mistress Lupe is saying that we should make Dilligaff a free square
Okay.
because he's wearing the hat.
Because he's wearing the hat.
All right, if you have Dilligaff, it's your free square. You can click it. Okay.
Kapow.
What's up there, Cheshire Cat? How are you, CC? And everybody, Vestige of Peace has now been a member for 8 months.
Crazy bitch.
Damn, I cannot believe it's been that long.
I see her now as
Sorry
the
to
old
all
lady
those
from
I
The
missed giving big
Simpsons.
hugs to. So here they are. Big hugs. Love you all. To my Roughneck
you.
family. Well, thank
Roughnecks. People got Roughnecks in there.
Yeah,
Yes.
when he played it, so yeah.
Okay.
you so much, man. That was really sweet of you. Thank you.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
And Scott Feltner, good to see you. Sugar Pie 61, how are you?
Could you imagine sitting there and just naming off every single person that comes into your chat?
I used to think he did it for the chat. It's like a really transparent play to the chat, but I realized no, it's him. it feeds his ego to sit and go through. That's how all of these people are here for me. That's how he thinks. It's so, I didn't realize that it took me a minute, and I was like, how does he keep doing this? It's like, no, it isn't for, he understands. I mean, he's a sociopath, but he understands that people, whatever, but it's for him. It's a stroke to his ego. All of these people I'm mentioning are here for me. That's how he thinks.
Please don't. I'd prefer if you didn't come on my chat. Thank you.
All right,
that may be the longest roll call in history. And if
call.
it ran anybody out, my sincerest apologies.
My sincerest fuck yous, Mr. Kiser.
Right.
And like I said, tonight is just about having fun. Apparently, from what I gather, Will over at Frauded Romania is having a bad day. And now, don't get me wrong. Any LOL suit that got served by Chrissy to Will, it's not going
Chrissy, if you got it,
to get past the first judge's desk that it comes in front of.
Based on what, Wrangler? Based on literally what?
That's just the way that is.
Oh, never mind then. Forget having to show proof or,
Good evening, Your Honor. Welcome.
Hello, Wrangler.
Your Honor, is he a judge?
Will?
Let me speak. Hello?
What's that?
Your Honor, is that man a judge?
No, he's a mayor. He is a mayor. Wait till you listen to this dude. He is trying to. This is the mayor where GT. Again, I understand GT is very fucking. GT and Lana are extremely annoying. I 100% get it. But they're requesting freedom of information, putting in freedom of information requests, and this mayor is proud that he's on here saying that, yeah, I'm specifically charging a prohibitive price at $900. He goes, I'm doing it on purpose. It's like, stop proving these stupid auditors right, god damn it.
Well, the crazy thing to me is they can set it as high as they want. Under the Freedom of Information Act, you can petition and explain why you cannot pay that fee. And if it's reasonable, they have to give it to you for free.
And that's what they want. And he says it. He says, I want him to have to go through all of that. Because GT's asking, hey, where did I need the...
So he's weaponizing the FOIA system? I don't know if the federal government likes that.
I mean, it's nuts. He's so openly doing it and does not give a fuck. I cannot... It's one of the things I think about with... Because when I saw... because that fucking other sheriff, Ray White, it goes on. Two people who are directly involved in the lawsuit and the arrest and everything with Chris, who again I don't care for, but they're on here shitting on Chris. It's just and all talking about how to weaponize the powers and levers of government against auditors. Like, what the fuck? Come on. It's just amazing. It's not so much that they're corrupt or that they're just shitbags.
The lack of self-reflection by these people. You're a First Amendment auditor, so you're the bottom of the barrel, says the felon, says the person that the state of Alabama wanted to kill. The fuck?
Oh, I apologize. I apologize to everyone.
Yeah,
I apologize for subjecting.
Dude, I gotta go change my contacts now.
I sincerely apologize here. Let me remove that picture. Oops.
You guys seem really interested in another man's butt crack. Scotto, do you have any opinions on that?
Well, no, if I have to sue anybody, it's going to a damn lawyer.
Exactly.
I'm not.
Mayor Proctor, I apologize. You've never spoken to me before.
Oh, I'm sorry. Will? Richard Proctor, this is Will.
You don't have to introduce me. I know exactly who this man is. Thank you, sir.
Why are they
treating
you like a
work
celebrity?
Thank you.
Good to see you.
People are already so just a quick fun fact, Wrangler. So people are angry at me.
For anybody who does not know, Will is a young kid, sort of, a young man who's just a weirdo, whatever. The dude who just popped up, though, Ray Whiting, is a deputy sheriff and former Marine. He was contacted by the guy Smashcock by Sean in my chat. You see him all the time. He's a retired Baltimore County detective, and also a retired Marine combat vet. He personally reached out to Ray to tell him, hey, this is what you're dealing with Kiser, Chief Deputy. Thanks, Joey. Chief Deputy. This is what's going on with Kiser. And he goes, okay. And just like what the fuck is going on in Fort Meade? Just like JJ, this Ray Whitey said, I don't care. And he's up there. That's who this dude is. Fucking bananas. But it's also why
it's like hillbilly Hollywood Squares.
Hillbilly Hollywood Square. Yes, it is.
Yeah, my own streams because I flashed in with Half Naked JC. So now they have to deal with Glenn Serio. So
Oh my gosh.
For a while.
Oh gosh.
You know what? Hey, it's a good thing that we're giving out some shirts and stuff tonight because there's probably going to be a whole lot of people in here that now have to wipe their mouth because they just threw up all over the place.
Oh, listen, I got Lucky Laptop sitting next to me right now because since you were taking so long in roll call, now apparently he's now fed up. He's left. He's vomiting in the next room.
Oh shoot! Sorry, hold on. Did I?
Oh, a sack of newspapers he brought with him. Funny enough. So
okay,
lucky he's sitting right next to me. In fact, I have him here. Hold on 1 second, please. Hold on. I have him.
I got law books.
No.
Books.
That's not how he talks. He's right here. Listen to him.
He can actually do that anonymously, ma'am.
Yeah, he can do it anonymously. Exactly. Like he's here. He's here. Like, what's the problem? Yeah, hold on. He's here again. Listen.
I got law books. I'm not.
He's got law books, so he's right here.
Look.
I don't know how you want to deal with super chats. You gotta.
Oh, I star them and usually grab them at the end. But once we get someone with bingo, then I'll do those and we'll do another round.
Okay, sounds good.
He's right here.
Do you know how long it would take him to hitchhike from Missouri to you?
Since he probably doesn't know how to hitchhike, maybe 3 or 4 days, maybe 5 days.
You don't even know how to say hitchhike.
Well, then again, he probably has to carry Babe on his back, so it might be a good week and a half. 2 weeks.
Now, Wrangler, I gotta say this up front because Clarence has put another video up about me about 30 minutes ago, and of course he pulled the last one I had with you up and put another video up. So Clarence, you're watching. Here's another.
The longer they extend vowels, the stupider they are.
Did you?
I know. Damn it! I didn't realize the MLS season started back up already. St. Louis is playing. I don't have any St. Louis gear on.
You know, I'm now his number. I get more views than anybody he has because I'm in his head. And
done that, Mayor Proctor. I get that.
Did you? I put something on there, and I think you took it down. But I went on. I have a Teespring site where I had all my, and I have a picture of me, Mayor Proctor, frauded or killer, T-shirt, and I posted it on his page.
Good job, Paw
times just to aggravate.
It's a good one. It's so ridiculous.
Aggravate the heck out of him.
Well,
but this will show up on his little page, just like it was funny. I did a over the
again 3 combat tour vet. I'm not look people don't like GT's auditing. I get it, and I agree with you right there. But this is a 13-year fucking vet they're talking about with 3 years in the fucking combat zone, proven over and over, not tats level shit, like actually proven. DD 214 shown, fucking pictures shown. Videos shown.
Never saw a retraction from Mr. Kiser for his extensive coverage claiming he was stolen valor either.
Exactly. Hey, KFAR at least fucking owned. KFAR manned up on it and said, "Hey, I'm sorry. I was wrong." KFAR did it at least. KFAR has no backbone, and KFAR did it. You know?
The summer, the Noonan Chamber of Commerce, they liked me a lot, and I did all these videos about, making Grantville a better
agree
place.
with you, Michelle.
He took one of those
more and more
today and superimposed all his crap all over it. Again, it is what it is, but
Oh,
Clarence, have at it.
damn it.
Here you
I
go.
did
What it
Just
is
some
is
more
damn
on
it.
there.
clickbait for you.
Which one do we have?
I thought
guys
it is
wanna
what
do?
it
Just
is would be
wait.
on there.
Whoops.
We're going to have a nice discussion. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight, aren't we?
Oh, good God, yes. And I actually, the video he did in Calhoun
Hi,
County,
Lois. I
Alabama.
heard you're a big fan,
my
and you
goodness.
also
That's
like
coming down
obsessing
next
about
week.
my children,
You
Oh,
don't
my
which is
goodness.
realize
really
I'm
weird of
friends
you.
with half the people.
But you should hit me up in Discord so you can talk all the shit you want. Hit me up from your real name, though, sweetheart.
Mhm.
People in that courthouse. I mean,
Yeah.
I know what he was doing there. He was there trying
That's a
to
good
get
one,
dirt
Pete Moss.
on
That's a good
me
one.
and give it to Dumbwaiter.
Now, did you watch the video he put up on Chief Tuttle?
No, I haven't had a chance. I made 5.5 videos today. I still got one in
Okay.
the editor that I didn't finish, but
Now
it's been a
look,
busy day.
Chief, I know you're online. I heard you call him out earlier, and you need to kind of take.
Yeah, he's about to talk about Tuttle. Tuttle, who is admitted to, I don't want to spoil the video. He's got a DUI like last year, 2 years ago, and he goes, "That just proves that Chiefs likes to party." Okay.
Oh my god.
I know.
Take it down a notch. He needs to take it down a notch.
I mean,
He
he's
does.
older than me.
But you understand, Chief Tuttle is going after Mr. Dumbwaiter.
Oh, yeah.
And of
Yes.
course,
Chrissy, the wife.
Wait, does
Yes,
Kaiser have
and
to
of
say it,
course,
or it just has to be
he's
said in the
brought-
video?
No, I think it just has to be said. We got a couple in
Okay,
there.
so Dumbwaiter, we got it.
Dumbwaiter for sure.
Okay.
Did he say chat? You guys oh yeah, that's right. For public safety. He also claimed disorderly conduct means he fights.
Lois, what's your Facebook? Or you could email me. It's in the info on my channel. I would love to discuss the patently false and disgusting things you've been saying about me, complete stranger. That'd be great. But yeah, shoot me an email. I'll send you my number. We can chat. Do you like apps? I like apps.
Isn't Lois Peterson Family Guy?
Hunters are now
No, Pewter Schmidt. Lois Pewter Schmidt.
No,
is
but when
Family
she
Guy.
married Peter
Griffin.
yeah,
starting
Lois.
to band together to go after
He
all of
remixed.
us.
Fucking toot toot toot.
And you know what's interesting, and I apologize.
Wait a second. This is weird. What did he just say there? This isn't bingo, but I don't want to go.
You understand,
we'll
Chief
just go
Tuttle
through it. I
is
don't.
going after Mr.
We don't need that. Sorry, I don't want to. I don't mean to take over.
Dumbwaiter.
Oh, yeah.
And of
Chrissy,
course,
Chrissy, the wife beater.
yes, and of course,
Chrissy, we already got
these
Chrissy.
frauditors are now
Mhm.
starting to band together to go after all of us. And you know what's interesting, and I apologize. You know me,
You're good, buddy.
Wranglers learned this. I get on this
There's a channel
I
in
would
my
love
Discord
for
with the
our
screenshots.
legal system to do a better job. Police officers, everything to
Yeah.
shut these stupid people down because they're really stupid.
Stupid.
And I'll
Yeah.
get into that more
Stupid.
tonight. But in the meantime, we are sort of the confederation of taking down these disgusting human beings, and that's what they are. Disgusting human beings. Clarence, put that up on
Kaiser
there.
looking like that
You
shit
are a
bits, doesn't he? He's like, oh
disgusting
shit.
human being. There.
This is a dude who said he spent 30 years in corporate America. Georgia Transparency spent 3 years in combat. He's talking about a fucking vet.
You know, and
A fucking disabled vet, an actual disabled vet.
I mean, he really.
Russell Pickering
Can you
has
pause it for
more.
a second?
Let's pause.
Lois, if it wasn't you, then someone in Kaiser's camp was using an account under your name to say degrading and disparaging things about my minor children, including my deceased son. So you may want to look into that.
Wrangler cult member. Fucking GT's got more fucking time in the military and definitely in combat than any of these dudes up here. He has more time in the military than all of these dudes combined. Ray Whiting is the cop is the only one who's got any military time.
I mean,
it drives me insane.
when you get
God damn it. I don't
mistaken
hate getting pissed.
for Glenn Serio, you are the epitome of disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like he smells like a dumpster. But, you know, aside from the fact that
He wanted more of a punchline.
he's
from
just
Ellen.
a pathetic human being.
Yeah.
Is Lana a vet? I don't know.
I said, you know, I've been to jail, I've been to prison, and I'm here to tell you right now, one thing inmates don't do is file grievances on corrections officers. He got 63 in 19 months.
It's not.
Oh, he goes after.
But by the way, that is just for the audience here, because I know she gets way more people than I do. On got 190 people right now. Awesome. That is not that. By the way, that amount of complaints is not true. We looked at the exact paperwork, and Master Sergeant retired, who was law enforcement, fucking looked at it just to clarify. It was like 10 mentions of his name maximum, and they weren't really complaints. And the only one thing is like he wouldn't turn the TV on for us or something like that. And then one of them was like he wouldn't give me shampoo. I'm dead serious. I hate his auditing, but what they're just saying is simply not fucking true.
I have to keep looking here. Chief Tuttle, he has some record, and he goes after you.
Apparently got into a fight or something.
Let me tell you, I pulled up
No.
Clarence's record.
Chief motherfucking Tuttle has multiple arrests for bad checks. Last year got a DUI and has 2 fucking whatever conduct, public intoxication kind of shit. But then he just got in a fight.
And he wears that weird vest.
He's
And I
got
heard he used to wear a helmet. Like, he's just a fucking weird guy.
He's a weird dude.
A very interesting criminal record himself.
You looked up GT's criminal record, but you didn't bother with his fucking military record. That didn't matter to you.
Mm-hmm.
So his whole notion that he's like posting, you have a criminal record. Oh my goodness, you have a massive criminal record, you know, Clarence, massive. Oh, let me interject one thing real quick.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So he doesn't have
Hey,
a massive criminal record.
all you roughnecks who commented about my chair squeaking, I oiled it.
Roughnecks. We got roughnecks.
Yes.
Okay.
We're good to go.
Hey, redacted.
Your name is going on the lawsuit for that.
Oh, I know
That's
it.
why the only
Would
lawyer
that
he can
qualify
get
as
works
law?
on contingencies.
Law.
Yes.
Yes.
Law.
But hey, everybody,
Everybody got law? All right.
Cheshire Cat for $1.99 says frauded Romania. I still have.
Did
that
he say
picture.
lot lizard? Did I miss it?
Oh,
No.
no, hold on.
Wait, was that on our end?
It was
Oh,
law,
You mean
not
this
lot lizard.
picture, my friend.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. It was
Thank
law.
you, CC. And
Yeah,
Glenn Harlow for
Dick
$4.99 says, Mayor Proctor, I stopped in Grantville today. on the
Dick
way
bag. That's a
back
great,
from the
yeah.
warehouse. Very
Wrangler's
quickly now. I don't
super
doubt
extensive
that.
criminal history, which is
I've had
crushes fucking
I've
GT.
had better than several conversations with the mayor here, and
God, they
it is a friendly
place.
place. I mean,
Fuck.
I don't get why they gotta, let Clarence loose up there.
know.
But, we're working on that.
You know? Oh, did
Yes,
we get
sir.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you know.
Oh, I don't have it.
Thank you, Glenn. I mean, that's what kills me is, I get why he does it.
God
I
damn it.
mean, we all understand
all
why
around
he does
it.
because he can't get a job.
Oh, there it is.
Mhm.
Every job that he's had,
Wrangler can't get a
this
job
side of
either.
civilian life,
Right?
he's either been fired or
He did 13 years. They're going to talk about every piece of his background except for the 13 years he did in the military. 3 of those 13 years verified were in motherfucking combat zone. I'm not saying he was gunfighting every single day. Saying, but he lived out on the forward operating bases. He was not some Glenn Harlow type making
How
tater tots for
embarrassed
the
would you
troops.
be if you voted for this? Sorry, I've been off camera. I'm stuffing my face.
Yeah.
How embarrassed would you be if you voted for this feeble motherfucker and he's up here being like, I'm the auditor slayer? Like,
Yeah,
that's where
and
your
the-
tax money goes? What the fuck?
And the one auditor he's going after is a fucking Maybe we should play bingo on Stone V. No, the one auditor here, this mayor is going after is a vet, a combat vet, not like a tats vet, like a combat vet.
Were forced to resign.
Well,
So
Hey, I meant to
man,
ask you
I mean,
about
think
that.
about it. Like
Tats?
his arrogance caused him to literally
That
get
clip
arrested
of
and
him
fired.
claiming stuff.
I don't have all it is. It's a video that has it's one of Huck's people, and it's got less than 100 views on it, but it is, first of all, it's clearly tats. I don't know. The problem is I don't know. They don't give the source of the actual panel that they're showing, so I don't know. I don't know what it was that Tats was fucking who he's talking to, what this thing, but there's a little bit of a hiccup in the audio, so it's you don't know for sure, but the way it sounds right now is that Tats is saying he got blown up in combat, and that the Wounded Warriors refurbished his house for him. I mean, he says that part clearly. He says this. He does a Kiser thing with the combat or not combat deal. So I don't know. I mean, it's Tats, but and Tats said, and then Tats denied all of it on Jerry's thing, and said, no, when I say combat medic. Now look, he's completely right. Combat medic. I don't believe Tats. That's the first I've ever heard Tats say anything like that. To be fair,
First of all, only frauds. List out your words.
Oh,
I don't believe you already have a bingo.
Yeah, let's forget Tats. Well, I'll talk Tats tomorrow with.
I was sent that clip earlier, and there was no context to it, and I was confused.
Yeah. We'll talk about it on. I agree, because it's confusing, because it sure as fuck makes it look like Tat said, I was blown up a couple of times in combat. He said he specifically says I wasn't shot, but I was blown up a couple of times.
Dillygaff, ma'am, because Chrissy and JJ. Damn it, only frauds.
No, I did not get a BCD. I have honorable discharges on all 3 of my DD-214s, and they are.
I seen it.
Yeah, honorable discharge. I was never a bad.
All right, we have to refresh our cards then, guys. Reset your cards for the next round, because only frauds had to ruin it.
God damn it! Way to go, only fucks.
Are you just complicit in it? That fucking voicemail.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's right. That was so weird.
Should I here between rounds? How about we watch his voicemail to Eric?
All right. Hey, John Clark. Yeah, Jeff's got a point here about it. He's saying, I'm just saying, in our country ass place where Jeff's at, they'd never go against a 3-2 or combat vet. They'd be looking to help him. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know that him and his girlfriend or fiance, whoever, that Lana woman, they don't present themselves well. They come across as really annoying and pushy. I completely get it, but what this dude is doing is just weird, man. He's really making it just straight personal. So, do you need me to take this down? I'm sorry.
Hmm?
Do you need me to?
No, you can keep it up. I was just getting it ready in the other tab. I think I have it. There we go.
Redacted 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. I'll set up the thing. It'll be 2 p.m. tomorrow.
It's Michael. I don't know what your deal is, but we're done with you.
This is to only frauds.
Memes about me, I don't really give a shit. You want to listen to somebody like Georgia Transparency that has literally lied about everything he's ever done.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you just have no perspective that after the 5th version of me comes out, yeah, okay, well, I guess I should just believe it now. because
many
everybody else
versions?
has been wrong. So that's you want to just keep making memes about me, dude? I don't care. Stop trying to contact Kimmy. She doesn't want to hear from you. K-Far and I are both done with you. I don't know what people have on you. I don't really care. But I know for a fact that when shit was whispered about you, K-Far and I did neither one of us jump at you being complicit with corrections running scams. You were complicit with Reaper running scams. And I don't know what your deal with Forgiving Jerry was, aside from it's just one more person whose confidence you got and then screenshotted and then you betrayed him. We'll remember that the
Doing
next
the
time you're
captions for this
fundraising
was so
for
hard.
veterinary bills.
Veterinary.
I'm done with you. Don't contact me again. Don't contact my wife again. She doesn't want to hear from you, sorry ass.
I love this one. That's 40%.
And, you know, for as broke as you are, you seem to not have any money you didn't seem to have any problem giving money to Jeremiah.
As
Were
broke
you
as you are, you
complicit
seem
in
to
his
never
scam
have
too?
any money.
Or were you just part of them?
This is old. Bitch. Ed H, it's old. I mean, the truth is, it's not that old, but it's old as in August, I think, right? September?
Yeah, it was last year, but oh my God, was it funny?
Yeah.
All right, there's bingo cards, guys. Let's get our bingo cards up.
All right.
Gonna refresh, get a new card.
No problem, man. All right, everybody rock and roll. Light your blunts, grab your beers.
Bingo.
Fired from a job that he
card
really
3.
should not have
Okay,
been
hold
fired
on. I gotta
from.
pin that one.
I mean, like, it's the epitome of the dude's life. So what do you expect?
The epitome
Good
of the
point.
dude's
I
life.
mean, my whole thing.
He means the apex of the dude's life. They're again talking about a 3 tour combat vet. That odd inning is the apex of the dude's life. He just says epitome of the dude's life, but whatever.
With it was, you know.
Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna go back to it because I've been on the other side of those bars, and I've never even heard of inmates just filing grievances on COs. And I mean, he caught 63.
Yeah.
They always do.
And
I know. Also, he did not get 63, but
less than 2 years.
Okay. He was a corrections officer for 4 years. He did not get 63. It looked like he barely got 2. From the paperwork I saw, I'm me when she was like, Kiser's full of shit. She said, here, this is the paperwork that they're going off of about GT. Here, can I send you the paperwork that they're using to base meaning KFAR and Wrangler, to base their information off of? It was not even 10 motherfucking pages. 63. It wasn't even 10 pages. The dude's name was mentioned like 3 fucking times. The truth is, none of it even looked like it. It was all it was logbook entries. Nothing. It was not even formal complaints. It was just literally just logbook entries.
Sarah figured it out. It's because.
And what angers me the most, he files this. He got fired.
Yes, free square.
Claims PTSD. Look, he may have PTSD. Look, I'm not gonna.
I know he doesn't have a percentage.
Yeah, still gap is your free square.
Again, he's not even disabled, which is this crazy thing.
No, he's 100% disabled through the VA. By the way, you fucking morons. You two fucking morons. He is 100%. He showed his fucking card. There's 2 cards you get. You get a VA card that does not show your percentage. But what you also get is a DOD card. I'm not going to go through all of this, but you get so many more people in your shit. You get a DOD card, right? That gives a percentage on there. And what this is, remember, if you guys remember, and Wrangler remembers, when GT got stopped and questioned by the cop, he gave a DOD card. He didn't give a license. And the cop said, what are you doing with a DOD card? And he said, you can only get, I mean, I think they open it up now to most people, but you used to only be able to get it if you were 100%. GT has that. It's not now they're just disregarding 3 years of combat that he doesn't have PTSD. He doesn't have shit. I can't believe this is allowed.
And frickin' Coweta County, their lawyers, let's just pay him off and make him go away. You know what? We have a lawsuit against us in Grantville, which I'm not going to talk about.
Yeah,
I'm aware
of it. Yeah,
it's his buddy. And when I became mayor, I said, no way we'll ever settle this thing. And I'm not going to make a comment, but don't settle those lawsuits. Fight those lawsuits.
absolutely.
Don't settle them. Fight them.
Absolutely. Everybody, Fred Leibarger for $2 says maybe invite Chief Tuttle. He don't mince words. Absolutely, Chief Tuttle. I'll email you a link here.
Jeff, I know, man. I'm just happy I'm on. That's why I ate another fucking goddamn edible, because this is driving me crazy the way they're talking about the way they're treating GT. Fuck GT. Treating any vet at all in that situation. The dude's 100% disabled. Not all of it's for PTSD. I think he said 90%. He gave most of it's for It doesn't matter if 10% of it's for fucking PTSD. He's 100% fucking actual disabled vet. A fake disabled vet is talking shit about a real disabled vet, a real combat vet. They're just dismissing this because they don't like auditors. It drives me insane. Sorry. It's supposed to be fun. I don't want it to be all.
Thank you again, Fred Leibarger. But like I said,
Angel,
my whole thing of it is I don't have anything with somebody, managing a YouTube channel for profit. I obviously don't have an issue with that. My issue is the same now as it's always been, and it's going to be the way that Lana, his crackhead buddy Joey Surreal, how they victimize people.
Who victimize?
That's my whole thing. If they were just cop watching, I probably wouldn't even do content on them. But it's the simple fact that because they don't get any views that way. It's the same reason that he knows good and damn well. He knows good and damn well that when he was in that courthouse in Anniston, Alabama, and he was told A, to leave, and B, to stop filming, he knows good and damn well both of those are lawful orders.
Have you ever been in the Anniston courthouse, Mr. Kiser? Are you taking this personal, Mr. Kiser, because of Anniston? What did you do in Anniston?
So last summer is right. My whole thing is he does do that a lot. You need to end that.
He just chooses to play dumb.
Because.
And Scott Furman for $4.99 says, we don't negotiate with terrorists. I like your stand, Mayor. I agree. I agree 100%.
So
thank you very much, Scott Furman.
A 13-year Army veteran of 3 combat tours is now a terrorist because he is FOIA requesting information. He's being very annoying. He is being very annoying the way he's doing it. But that, at the end of the day, is all he's doing.
And I'll tell you, I'm certain
Tuttle doesn't go to the same dentist Kiser doesn't go to.
He'll probably show up. I'm not going to allow him to speak.
That'll
show up right there. What I just said will show up on one of his videos right there. And no, I'm not going to. And because he has nothing to say to Grantville. He doesn't live here, doesn't pay taxes. We take no federal dollars, no state dollars, as I've said in the last video.
So one of the things GT, just to be clear, sorry, GT is requesting, and the mayor has said this in the last video he was on thing. He is requesting COVID. He is requesting accounting for the COVID money, federal COVID money that he got. So now this mayor is trying to say that it takes no state or federal money.
And no, I'm not going to. And because he has nothing to say to Grantville. He doesn't live here, doesn't pay taxes. We take no federal dollars, no state dollars, as I've said in the last video. And he disrupts. I had the video of his last one disrupting this and the other. Again, and I just want to make sure everybody understands. In my world in Grantville, he is like a piece of shit on the bottom of my shoe. I scrape it off. He is not any. He's not anything of what takes my time. He doesn't take any of my time of everything else I'm working on.
Well, thank him for his service, I guess. Yeah, fuck you, GT.
and again, he thinks he's the world and his little cabal behind him down here. They're not. They're not.
So Wrangler, can I ask a question here? Because I'm curious. I'd like to hear Mayor Proctor's perspective, because you and I both covered the same video with Craig regarding Craig disrupting the town hall meeting. And it's like, for someone like Georgia Transparency or Russell Pickron, who will do that, right? It's like they say that their right to disrupt or be
I'm going to leave that
disruptive,
to Kate.
wherever the case is
There was some court fuckery with Turtle Boy. He is out. That's her thing. I'm sure she'll be letting you all know the deets very soon.
Yeah, somehow that somebody was showing that, like a random person. I know a bunch of people are covering it now. Yeah, redacted. I think that federal money went, but the truth is, and that's what GT was foying, was the federal money.
Right.
So maybe how are they not
attest
seeing that when public officials want to go on YouTube to defend their names, maybe the person looking into them is on to something? Because you wouldn't catch Mayor Menino, Deval Patrick, fucking any of the mayors we've had in Boston on YouTube doing this shit. Not for a second.
Switchblade. I always aspired to be in a cabal. Is it like a formal entry? Yeah, this is fucking. Thank God.
Right? How much do you think he'd charge me if I FOIA'd it?
I mean, listen, this is.
Well, if he's doing that with the prices, you can technically go to the Attorney General's office for the state and say, listen, these records are free for information, but they are not being made accessible to me. He's made it clear his bias against me is the reason why. He'll get fucked for that. Fucked.
Yeah, that is not a. I mean, yeah. It's amazing to me that the ball's on this guy. But
the fact that that's not the case, and that completely will defunct all these frauders that will start be a nuisance at these town hall meetings, create a reaction.
I don't want to listen to this dummy. I want to hear Kiser say stuff on my bingo card. What the fuck?
You want to. We have specific rules. We have a period where.
By the way, do you know what they're talking about? They're talking about we need to find a specific law, a specific thing that everybody across the country can use against frauditors. What does that sound like? It sounds like Chili. It sounds like Chili and his fucking trifold. What we have to do is I have to give you a trifold of these 5 Supreme Court cases that you can beat any ticket with. That's the same shit these guys are fucking thinking of. It's really literally no fucking different. Except for they're not selling their stupid idea. At least Chili had that entrepreneurship to yeah, that's true.
Citizens can talk. Citizens of Grantville about what's on the agenda. Okay? We have a specific agenda. Then at the end, we have sort of an open citizens' comments.
Correct.
The second thing is the I don't want to say ruler, that's not a right word, but the person in charge of the council meeting to keep it in order is, in Grantville, based on our code of ordinances, the mayor. If someone is out of line or unruly, I can kick them out. 2 seconds.
If anybody I'd probably the only Republican on panel. If you have any kind of ideological leaning towards any sort of fucking what America stands for, freedom and this kind of stuff, freedom of against this authority, this is the exact kind of authority we stood up against. I'm not saying you got to be an auditor. I'm not saying you got to be me or this, but if you're listening to this and you consider yourself a Republican in any goddamn shade at all, this should bother the fuck out of you, like politically.
And this is,
obviously, it should bother. It really should bother everybody. It really should bother everybody. But Republicans got that
Bill,
libertarian.
I dropped a link and I just wanted to say I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you for joining us tonight. I've been thinking of you. Everyone's going through some things.
What Clarence did the last time he was here.
Correct.
Also, there are rules. There's specific rules.
I agree, Michelle.
All comments must be directed to the council directly.
Putin approved.
He made comments to our city manager, our city clerk, and I said, stop. And he said, well, it's my right. I was trying to keep from having a provocation, but I could have had the police thrown him out right at that point. So what I've told him now is you will never be able to speak at our council meetings. Never, ever, ever. Because of your past history, you have shown you will be a distraction to our council meeting. Ready, Wrangler? A limited public forum. Read the forum doctrine.
Oh, look at him getting all fucking worked up. Yeah. GT's not in your head at all. What is? Oh, is it just us now? Who is it gonna? Oh, GMK. I know lefties love freedom too. The truth is, this should bother this should bother anybody that does anybody who's like, hey, I don't need government to run to this. What it sounds like is in every authoritarian fucking regime, from the animation in the wall to Handmaiden's Tale to whatever, whether it's social conservative chip doing this shit or it's fucking wokeist terminology, whether all of this shit what this mayor is talking about is fucking anyway. I won't. Sorry, the edibles kicked in, so I'll just keep playing. I won't get on somebody else's live stream and talk my political bullshit.
Sorry. Okay. So you have made it clear in essence that the forum where many fraudsters, including Joy to Transparency, Craig, which with Wrangle you did a video on, will use as a platform to bully and harass government employees just so that they can feed their agenda. But you're making it clear, just so we're clear, that this is not the forum.
Agreed, John.
Public,
I agree.
Quote unquote, so that people can attack other people in the audience, attack random officials, or any.
Okay, when we do this next time, we need open forum, open public forum. What's the thing is, or the thing about that? Is we need a couple of those.
One who they feel as though free speech applies to. Yes.
Correct.
Or no? Correct.
So let me tell you this. I may even take it a step further because Clarence claims he could just come in and film.
No.
All right. So we have a deaf and dumb gentleman who attends our meetings, and therefore we have interpreters. They have both expressed to me they are uncomfortable showing up on YouTube. I may even ban him from filming at that point because they feel uncomfortable, and that is also a violation inside of our council meetings.
Well, it's also a violation of civil law, and it's a violation of YouTube terms of service because he's filming that and he's publishing it for commercial use.
If that was true, Wrangler, you would have done it. You would have gone through legal issues. You do this little bitch ass privacy strike bullshit. That's a good question about the mayor's waiters.
And they feel they have told me multiple times, Mayor, we don't feel comfortable. We don't want to show up on YouTube. We don't want to show up. So, who knows? I've got a meeting Monday. Who knows if he'll show up or not? He after watching this, he probably will. And I'm just not going to let him speak, and I may kick him out for filming. And you know what? Let him put it up, and he's going to sue us and get his cheap ass attorney to do whatever. Have at it.
More like his non-existent attorney or his pro se attorney, aka himself. Yeah. You have to understand, when people go at these officials, it rarely does it do anything.
This is fucking amazing.
Frivolous. So
yes.
This Will guy is one of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever had to listen to.
I know. Let's fast forward. Do you care if we fast forward to when Tuttle comes on?
Oh, I don't care. I want to interview Chief Tuttle. I'm a big fan of his. and I would really like to become his friend.
You know what's interesting is that Ray White guy has not talked to anything. Has not talked at all. All right. This Amos Jones person, I think, is fake. She's given like $200 to him. It's a weird account the way that it works.
Well, and I mean, you can make socks and send someone money, but use a prepaid credit card, and then it gets pulled back from them right after. So,
well, one of the things I've noticed with one of the things that sort of alerted me to sort of like whatever about not alert is the wrong word, but I was like, wait a second, he acts completely unfazed by $100. In this one she's given at least one other 50, maybe two, but. So she's given $150 and he's like completely unfazed by it, which is a weird, like when I see $20, I'm fucking, I mean,
look at it as opposed to how excited he gets for smaller amounts. It shows you that he knew that was coming.
That's what I'm saying.
Likely not real.
Because it'll be like, hey, $4.99, blah, blah, blah. But then like $100, it's like kind of.
All of the Roughnecks.
Roughnecks.
All I know to say is this.
No, Roughneck. Yep, Roughneck.
Yeah, you fucking rule. Fuck and roll. Yeah.
Thank you, Amos Jones.
Thank you very much, Miss Jones. Now, like I said, I don't know if everybody is
not even a thank you very much. Holy shit, that's a really big donation. $100 is not. I don't care how big of a fucking YouTuber you are on here. You see $100, that's $100 fucking dollar.
I was expecting to at least be able to kick off ma'am, sir, and brother, sister.
Right?
Yeah, I thought he was going to go into a tangent about how everyone who gives him money is family.
Yeah.
Fair enough, Death. That's your good point, but you know what I meant, damn it. But there he is. Everybody, please welcome Ray.
What's up?
What is up, brother? And Snap,
brother. Again, Ray White, who just came on here, is a deputy sheriff, whatever, deputy chief deputy Ray White. He is a former Marine, by all accounts. He has been contacted by another not me, by Smash Cut, by another retired Marine, combat Marine, who told him again everything about Kiser, and he said, I don't care. Apparently.
And JJ, what is happening, my friend?
JJ.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, JJ.
How are you guys?
Not
oh my god, this is like incel night on the fucking radio station.
Oh, Ray Whited, Richard Proctor.
Mr. Whitehead, nice to meet you as well.
He's a big fan of your work, Ray. Sorry, buddy. Oh, wow. Hey, speaking of little sisters, JJ, look who just showed up.
Got JJ.
And my mom's balls are bigger than yours, too, Wrangler cult member. Yeah, it's thrown down 5 Fraudit Wrangler memberships. Look what finally decided to start working. How about that? And they went to Ebony Paris, Miss Sherry Wimpy.
Oh my God.
Show Me Audits, Barry Brundle, and Lily Pup Trainer. Thank you so very much. Their big sister looks like my little sister. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad you're feeling
Switchblade,
yes. And to those 5 names I just called out.
Welcome to the Roughnecks.
Welcome to the Pants Necks.
Roughnecks.
I love that. Welcome to the Roughnecks.
I never get tired of hitting that, I promise you.
Remind me, what movie does that come from? That's the
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers, that's right. Oh yeah.
I did make, well, I didn't make
Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers, that's right.
I sweet talked Kimmy into watching it with me.
I don't know. What was it?
Starship Troopers, that's right. Oh yeah.
I did make.
Oh, he said,
well,
sure.
I didn't make. Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
All right, we got a
that's right.
bingo. We got a bingo. All right, Joey. Joey, you won it. You got. I guess. Do we need to check words? I'm not gonna know. We all have different cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Obviously, otherwise we'd all have bingo at the same time. Let me climb up here. So I can look over the. All right. All right. So we're refreshing this bitch. All right. What do we got here? So, all right. So if you lost, cheers, have a drink, smoke a bowl or something. There's no stakes. All right. Clear that bingo card. All right. We got dilly gaff. Find your dilly gaff as your free marker, as your free word, since he's wearing the hat. All right. Everybody fucking strap on.
I sweet talked Kimmy into watching it with me a
Kimmy.
few weeks ago.
Kimmy's on.
Starting off strong. We got
Good
Kimmy.
movie.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there was which is a little ironic considering what happened to our friend Captain Happy's. He got a wrench the other night, but that Michael washed, dried, and folded some clothes. Michael swapped out the bedclothes.
What?
And thankfully, I didn't do. I'm not MIA, but
But
it was.
was he
worth
talking
it.
about himself in the third person?
But
you don't have
yeah.
to change the sheets for Kimmy. She'd fuck on the dirt, son.
Yeah, she's a perk. She's what we'd like to call a perk pig.
Well, JJ, Ray, how were your weeks, guys?
Just wonderful. Got up looking at the grass from the blades and not the roots, so I figured it was a good week.
Absolutely. Yeah. Did Ray? Did you see my uniform for tonight?
I saw that.
You saw the uniform top as well, right?
I did.
God damn it!
I know you're loving the hat. Everybody's seen it. I got comments, and I got.
He constantly is asking for approval. Hey, what'd you all think of the?
Well,
fucking...
he's not even just asking their opinion. He's like, "You like the hat?"
Right.
Like, he's not asking if he likes it. He's asserting you like it and hoping you agree.
That thumbnail was great. What'd you all think of the thumbnail? Like, it's like, what? Come on, dude. Like, he's just constantly. That's why I was saying, like, I thought the roll call was his misguided way to try and show attention to his audience, which it is a little bit, but it's really more about, I'm going to read off all of the names of the people that are here for me. That's what it's all about with him.
We're just watching him stroke his own clitoris.
Yeah.
It's on videos today.
And then now he's on fucking hands and knees for this fucking Ray dude.
Yeah,
emails, texts, phone.
AC comes in when I go off camera.
I tell you what, and that,
we get a
you know what? I'm going to design one tomorrow now. But I want to thank all of you for being here. This is, the way I look at it.
Do you think Kimmy would allow a woman to go on the show? I don't think so.
Oh, no.
Appreciation night. And, JJ, I know that you kind of pull double duty and you come up here a lot, and I'm grateful for you for doing that. Ray, I'm grateful every time you get to come up. Mayor Proctor, same to you. But at the end of the day, guys,
I wonder if that's Ray hasn't really said anything. He's said a couple of things, but that's it, right?
Every one of you are roughneck.
No, right?
Like everybody in the chat. And I can't tell you what that means to me or how grateful I am.
Yeah, he pauses and says, like, that's the ... like. Scraps.
And Kimmy feels the same way.
Oh, sorry.
Well, Wrangler,
Kimmy.
I feel like.
Oh, we already got that.
I thought about this a lot. Is
I'm not getting
of course,
shit this.
I'll show up on Clarence's video after this, but
man, that's like the 20th time he's mentioned that. For a dude that says he doesn't care about fucking GT, he sure fucking has the dude's fucking junk in his mouth.
This nonsense of these fraudsters and we're getting very little support from the government groups, very little support from state, county officials to try to stop this nonsense, which is nonsense. It's terrible.
I thought he
It's
didn't.
not First Amendment rights. This has nothing to do with the damn First Amendment. It's nonsense. And you know what? Sometimes, I'm gonna kind of go way off the law here.
Law.
When we fought the American Revolution,
Law.
we kind of had to have what did we call this? It wasn't traditional warfare.
It was unconventional warfare.
It was unconventional warfare. So Wrangler, you are my unconventional.
By the way, it was not unconventional warfare by any definition. As somebody that studied this and in application and in theory, it was irregular. We called it irregular warfare or guerrilla war. It used to be called, even back up until our time, it was never called unconventional. Unconventional warfare is a very specific type of thing. I know nobody gives a fuck about any of this, but he just doesn't. Nothing he says is correct. It's a regular warfare or guerrilla warfare. Most people know it as guerrilla
warfare because I can't get the conventional warfare to work. So guess what? We're going to go unconventional. We're going to go guerrilla warfare to go after these guys. And that's what we're going to do. And again,
so the government, he's saying he's going to weaponize his government to wage guerrilla warfare is basically insurgency. Wage an insurgency against what? 2 auditors?
I've got so many bigger things going on where I am. This is a small little part of my world. But you know what? I can kind of focus on that just a little bit, and we can make a lot happen.
Dude,
absolutely.
I agree with you, man.
I was sitting there reading your chats, and I was seeing that that Gustav, I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyways, made a real good comment to kind of touch on what the mayor said, that I guarantee you there's so many people that are in those state and federal, maybe even on county levels, I don't know, that are not aware of how rampant this, I'm going to call it what it is, a pandemic is. It's, they want to reference cockroaches and stuff.
Oh my God.
I mean, that they're bottom feeders. And until we get until the majority of the people pull together.
Like, okay, you can't think that auditors are just
lobbying
talking
these
out of their
lawmakers
ass
and
with the
stuff
amount of
and bring
corruption
this
on display just on this one fucking channel. Just the amount of overt corruption they show on YouTube should be enough for you to say, even though the auditors get a little wild, maybe they're on to something.
And maybe there's a better way to do it than the auditors are doing it.
No, there's certainly a better way to do it. But if your way to rebuke those type of claims is to show that inherently you're going to go outside the scope of your elected position for this bullshit, then you're proving them right. And it's just the most absurd thing I've ever heard.
It's amazing. It just really is amazing watching this. It feels this is another episode of the documentary, of Kiser's documentary, has got to be a chapter of this of this story. 100% is his affiliation and open association with members of a small town in Kentucky and Georgia that clearly have no problem weaponizing their shit against somebody they don't like. It to me, because you're going to talk, obviously the main subject's Kiser, but then there's going to have to be
Well, I mean, auditors are against the government asserting their power. And so what you're doing to go against that is you're asserting your power in a way that isn't conducive to the morals and ethics of your position.
That's a good way to put that. See, I'm with you. This is like, it's not proving by the way, it's not proving the auditor's right, but I don't know how you can't see this and think to yourself, if this is my mayor, is this what the fuck I want this dude doing?
I mean, we just saw it with the Turtle Boy thing. He was pointing corruption, and it wasn't the police that were corrupt. It was him that was corrupt.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's funny.
polite to let them realize just how big a problem it is, then that's when we're going to really
Yeah,
start
no
seeing
elected
some
official. Like if
some
I live somewhere and an
legislation put
elected
down and
official
all
was
that
on
kind of
YouTube talking shit about me, I'd fucking lose my mind. First of all, grow up. Second of all, you're representative of where you're elected to, and you're gonna go directly against a citizen in some petty YouTube slap fight. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I mean, you heard hippies coming from a dude who was a councilman or alderman or not alderman, but whatever council member that, you know, basically somebody who this mayor, if this mayor of his municipality was doing this, that they would pull the mayor in and be like, you need to answer for what.
Hold on one second. Hello, 10th. I'm the 14th Amendment. Do not come in here flinging accusations, especially about something as serious as child molestation. I'll reiterate again that when you constantly call people pedophiles and child molesters, you're diluting the public reaction to a very serious crime. So unless you have evidence, you're just being a douchebag. Please shut the fuck up. Thank you. Continue. Sorry, Stonebat.
Oh no, that's fine. I just was looking at this WDWL-TV. No offense, Stone Vet, but your laugh drives me up the freaking wall. I mean, you know,
Dude, my laugh's terrible. So
no offense.
no offense. No, I always know when someone says no offense, they're about to offend the fuck out of me,
Yeah.
but I'm supposed to not be offended.
No offense, but I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
No offense,
Yeah.
but your existence pisses me off. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I know. I'm like, oh, okay.
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
my opinion.
Yeah. And I'm trying.
Sounds like an educated opinion.
I am trying. But so many people get so afraid of First Amendment lawsuits. None of these
Okay, no one's
assholes
taking
bring
any
First
credit.
Amendment
Either
lawsuits.
way,
They have no money to
it's
do
a
it.
clown show,
And
you know?
Yeah, nobody's taking credit. Also, if you want to do it faster and fucking better than what we're gonna do. There it is. There it is. We're covering you. You don't get to dictate. You want to fucking have it be yours. Fucking be better, be faster at it.
Things are being thrown out right and left.
You know,
Stupidity.
and that's another thing that's funny.
Oh, does that count for stupid?
Most of these idiots that even
stupid.
say
Stupid.
start on going in.
Oh,
with their
and idiots. Boom,
Idiot.
too.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so we got idiots and stupid. Where's stupid? It's stupid on. Dun, dun, dun,
You
dun.
might not have it on your card, silly goose.
Well, I want to fool you. That you know what? You know why most of it is never actually the transactions never actually completed most of the time is because they don't have the money to pay for all that video that they like. I'm doing this, and this, and then they get a bill for $400.
Wait, which one did it? Sorry, Scotto, what was that?
Because
that's right. Because
of how much time and technology was required to fulfill
I'm going ham. I'm eating one more.
Freedom of Information Act request. And they're like, oh, I ain't paying this. And then they just booked. But batshit crazy girl
Still has some of that's funny.
has donated 5 Product Wrangler memberships. And let's see. They went to there we go. They went to Miss Lori Chavers, Chris Michael, or Pop. Thank you very much, batshit crazy girl. And then Gigi Fraud Hunter for $1.99 says, question for JJ. Can inmates do FOIA request? Damn, that's a good one.
You know that.
Yeah, hold on.
You know what, Chris, to be perfectly honest, man, what I would really be worrying about if I was you is getting a hold of this video specifically and anything with JJ on it. If you're not doing that, I wouldn't worry about who's going to write what story, whose story gets what, and any kind of dumb shit like that. If I was you, you're going to make the story if you are able to fucking take this and get it in front of somebody that can fucking do something about it. That'd be my fucking for your request these nights. Anyway, Chris, that'd be my recommendation to you, man.
Hold on, I got one. I have a question.
You can be under any gag order and you can still get this video. Like This is and don't make sure you get it when there's no thing over there where it specifically says Ray Whited and JJ. I don't mean to talk down to you, but you kind of strike me as somebody that does a little bit better with like direct directions. You know what I'm saying, man?
Oof, the subtle shade of that, I'm here for it.
I know, exactly.
Proctor, up here in Canada, if you treat a public servant with disrespect, you can be immediately trespassed. Why can't that happen here? There,
You can.
They
They can
can
be immediately
Yes,
trespassed.
in our council meetings, not so much if I'm standing out there and freaking fat ass Clarence says something to me.
How could you not
But in
be
our council
confused?
meeting, I can have him immediately removed. Again, the mayor runs the council meeting. He and that is in our code of ordinances. And someone will say, well, it's a violation of the Constitution. The 10th Amendment allows for local laws to supersede the Constitution.
That
Are we in
is
church?
I know. There's a lot to unpack with that.
Wow.
A whole lot to unpack with that. There is not a single law in our country at any level that is allowed to supersede the Constitution. That is one of the dumbest fucking things I've heard in a long time. Wow. He just said, let's play it again.
And stop hitting your fucking desk.
I know. And watch Wrangler. Just to agree.
It's the council meeting. And that is in our code of ordinances. And someone will say, well, it's a violation of the Constitution. The 10th Amendment allows for local laws to supersede the Constitution.
Oh my God.
That could not be more authoritarian if this guy fucking said it with a fucking Darth Vader hat on, doing a fucking Nazi salute.
Dude, he might as well have transparency goggles on and be doing the drone shit Chili was talking about, for fuck's sake.
This is crazy. They complain. The cheeseburger Reich will rule the world. Jeff. I feel bad that I'm running. One of you guys want to take over on this? I feel bad that I'm running it like.
No, you're good. You're good. Do your thing. You're majestic. You're feral. I'm here.
You're ratified by the 14th Amendment.
Right.
So
yes. So, this is the bullshit of, the bull crap of it all.
No, that's fine. Oh, that's more than fine.
Oh, is it?
I don't think Ray, JJ, or myself have ever gotten out of one of these without saying bullshit.
JJ and bullshit. Is bullshit one of them? I thought bullshit was one of them.
Oh, damn it. Not on mine, anyway.
Yeah. But
thank
you, GG Fraud Hunter. Oh, that's right. Ray probably has. I would actually believe.
I know, dude.
I would. And that shit crazy girl, everybody, for $10 says, I love my roughnecks. And we love you too, sis. I'm just glad that you're feeling better.
Oh, Summer has a bingo. List them off.
And then we got, oh, hell no.
Damn it. Someone's got a
He
bingo?
literally says the same thing so many times that we've had, 3 bingos now?
I know. All right. Yeah, Mayor McCheese needs a Dean and DeLuca gummy. I swear. He motherfucking does. That dude needs to chill out. Even in my most gun-totingest working for the fucking man state, I if I would have heard this, I'd been like, you're out of your fucking mind. Like, this doesn't. Who wants their mayor talking like this? Does the mayor think he First of all, does the mayor think he passes laws?
Oh, thank you, Mobile Crime Fighter. I followed you on TikTok like a creeper.
And it's thrown down a Fraud at Wrangler membership. And that went to.
Yeah, we have to reset cards.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Okay, reset cards. You got Dillagaff as the free. All right.
Yep. Per Mistress Lupe Dillagaff is your free square.
All right, let's do it.
Jody D. Well, Jody D.
I'm sorry, darling, but you won.
On behalf of Oh Hell No, Kimmy, myself, and Roughnecks, the world.
Roughnecks.
Welcome to the Roughnecks.
Roughnecks.
And
Nathaniel, I
retired
just
Nana
wish
for
you were
$5
straight.
says, what burns me up is their disrespect of law enforcement and telling our public workers that they are their boss. Absolutely. I could not agree with you more. And thank you so very much, retired Nana. But there was something I wanted y'all to see. And I guess Dipshit's drafting another LOL motion for this video.
Hey, Wrangler, can I interrupt just?
Oh, absolutely, sir.
I don't think JJ ever got to answer
Sir.
that question about inmates being able.
Oh yeah, sir, ma'am.
Before you record.
Oh, thank you for correcting me. You're right.
Here we go. Another $50 chat. Let's see how he responds to it.
JJ, GG, Fraud Hunter asked, can inmates do FOIA requests?
Yeah, we don't call them FOIA requests. They got a request system in a jail that we let them use. So, yeah, they can.
I would think so.
His mouth sounds are so gross.
Let's see.
And Dipshit, yeah.
But yeah, so
yeah, he has a lot of mouth sounds.
Got sent to me a few minutes.
Okay, so the ones that I have so far: Kimmy, Roughnecks, Sir, Dilly Gaff, Dipshit. Does anybody have any other ones? JJ, good call. Yes. Man, some of these I miss. I feel like he probably said
law enforcement doesn't count as law.
Minutes ago, and
they gotta be talking about the law.
It was relevant, and I think it's priceless. I really think y'all are going to enjoy this. And that and Wrangler's got to go recycle some Dr. Pepper, so I'll be right back.
Ew, is he gonna watch himself again? I hate when he does this. It's so gross.
Union.
No, I think on
a different opinion.
I think on this one he's actually watching somebody else
than us.
Yep.
This is
I find it quite odd.
I promise you.
They're so full of crap, Chrissy. They're not gonna take the word of a snitch over an honest, innocent lady. Are you
everybody troll
snitch?
Oh my god, that dude was struggling to make a sentence. Is he okay?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like you start realizing, like, you start feeling bad, like, like again, like bum fights. Like, should I not be watching this? Like, it's
am I doing something wrong by making fun of these people?
I mean, I feel like if gawking at this, like waiting for like my mom to like hit me, like, don't stare. You know what I mean? like, oh, sorry. Well,
media group just does fantastic work, especially knocking that clown down.
Tuttle.
All right, Chief Tuttle, welcome.
We got ourselves.
Hey, gentlemen, how you doing this great Friday evening?
I am
God bless
the biggest
America.
Tuttle fan. Titties for Tuttle.
Titties for motherfucking. That's awesome. Wow. Titties for Tuttle. I fucking love Tater Tot, Mayor Tater Tot.
Fantastic, brother. Fantastic.
Yes.
Brother.
Well, you have a whole
Chrissy,
lineup here, don't you, here, Wrangler?
What I'm talking about. This is what I call a
yeah, the Chrissy and Snitch
fairly,
counts.
Here, this I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, but this is what I call a star-studded panel.
Now,
look at this panel. Just look at this fucking. Sorry, I got
pussy slayers. Every last one.
I know.
None of them need any instruction to find the clitoris. You can just tell.
This is pretty incredible. These guys. This panel is top notch.
Chief, Clarence had you up today on a video. You're aware of that, right?
Yeah, I'm aware of it. Apparently, I'm his next target. He thinks that he's going to rattle my cage and see what falls out.
Yeah.
He wants my resume and he wants the times and dates of all my employment, and I told him to go stick it. But I have nothing to hide. I mean, if he wants to investigate, the Attorney General's office has all the records on certified peace officers in the state of Ohio. So it's not going to be real hard for him to find.
Now, you know how he comes after me as well, right?
Yes, sir. And it's a pleasure to meet you, Mayor Proctor. I haven't had the chance to talk to you.
Brother, do we have? Oh, brother.
Dude, yeah, Tuttle might be the second coming of Kaufman. There's no way this dude is a real person.
It just keeps getting better. My fear, which I don't think is happening, I think it's kind of an interesting concept. Like Kiser's giving him a little bit of faith. Like, hey, if you just weather the storm, man, you can get through. So I hope Chief doesn't get fucking scared away. But I mean, the dude's got multiple fucking arrests for like in the 90s and then 2000s for fucking flagging checks. And then a DUI and 2 disorderly conducts or whatever from like last year and a half, something like that. Like, this dude's got some problems. This guy's got some real problems.
Dude does not have balls.
He has no balls. Is that true, sir? Yes, it is true. This man has no dick.
Yet as such.
Yeah. Well, Clarence is an idiot, and I am 100 miles ahead of him, just ahead of him mentally. But he's so stupid. So, Chief, the only thing I'll caution you on, and I'm going to caution you, tone down a little bit of the verbiage. That's all I'll say.
Oh yeah, I mean sometimes I get fired up when I'm on
I
a
know
subject.
you do, man.
I mean I get fired up, and you know when I'm on my channel and I'm in my rhythm, man, I just let
get
it rock.
so fired up.
I got it, but just
dude, you know what this
tone it
is? This
down.
is the second coming of King of the Hill. This is the dumb fuck standing against the fence with a beer. You got your Boomhauer one. They're all dumb. Like,
yeah, except for if the King of the Hill guys were sewer people, just trash people. Like this guy is doing a lot. I don't know.
King of the Pills.
Yeah. King of the Bills.
King of the Bills. Whatever you do,
We
don't make a meme with their faces interchanged.
Do not, whatever the internet does, please do not make a meme of Kiser, Tuttle. This is King of the Pills right here. Ray Whiting. I can't. Ray, I'm so fucking disappointed in Ray. Man, I thought that dude would come through. I thought being a Marine would come through, and apparently he has literally no motherfucking backbone whatsoever.
A little bit. Sometimes, look, I like what, of course, I'm going to say this. I'm going to end up in Clarence's channel again. I'll stop.
You keep saying his
Yeah,
name
that's
until he
okay.
achieves
I need to
climax,
tone
you
it down
fucking
from the
weirdo.
1.5.
Sorry, what's that?
I said keep saying his name till he achieves climax, you weirdo. I love when these people are like, this person's going to talk about me, but all they talk about is that person. Duh, I wonder why that person talked about you.
I think conservatively we're on the 395th time he's mentioned how GT is going to talk about him. I may have undercounted. My vagina just shriveled up. You read it. Sorry.
Sarah said, my vagina just shriveled up, built a wall with the remains. Now I keep leaving sand whenever I sit down.
Tuttle is Robert De Niro in Brazil. Oh, I don't know that. I don't remember De Niro.
5 to the 105. So
yes, sir.
Trunk monkey.
Who ordered that? Y'all will bear with me one moment. Miss Amethyst Jones, our officiated FUBAR detector, has thrown down a 50. Wow. And says, since we have a good spectrum on the panel, why is it that these idiots
It's
get
a
away with
spectrum,
so
all
much
right.
It is a spectrum. It is a motherfucking spectrum. And interesting, by the way, that Ray comes down right as Tuttle comes up. Let's see if Ray come back on with him. That's another. I'm not saying they're the same person. I'm just saying, I wonder if Ray has even a little bit of fucking self, like, awareness. Apparently not.
It seems disorderly and harassing employees should be enough to have them removed and trespassed. Well, again, it is. It just depends. They've got to get it done is all it is. Because a city hall, a sheriff's department, a police station, a courthouse,
good call.
even a library are all limited non-public forums.
Did he originally have it scheduled for today? Mike, don't be scared of me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He definitely had a live scheduled. We got to have next time we do this. We got to have him do. Oh, damn it, bingo. We gotta
Oh,
have
2
one
bingos.
that has because he says library.
But imagine speaking so like cyclically that we have multiple bingos in what, an hour and a half? Oh my
I
god,
mean,
more.
like, yeah, like bingo galore. It's all the same shit. He basically says, what is this? A 5x5? What 20 says 20? He says about 30 of the same fucking things.
Right, over and over again.
Chris, Ray beat Tiffany. I don't know. I watched that video and I gotta say,
Oh, he was having
that-
a migraine. I bet he was. His hormones must be all out of whack.
yeah, it's that time of the month.
What the forum doctrine is. Now I know, like Clarence, especially the frauditors pretend
job,
that
Jedi.
it doesn't exist.
Oh, whoops.
You know, they'd like to be able.
Okay, everybody
All right,
reset.
Lupe made new cards. Let's use the new
Okay,
card
let's
link.
do it. All right. All right. So then I guess you will put up the link, or do we have, or did it just?
Oh, I'm just waiting for Lupe to drop it so I can pin it.
Oh, okay. Yuri, new cards for next round. All right. Is it just a reset or is it a new?
It should be a new link.
A whole new link.
Lupe is the MVP of tonight for helping
Yes.
us with bingo.
Absolutely.
She's the best activities director.
Activities director. Should I play him? Just let him play while we wait, or
Sure.
it's all kind of quiet.
Able to say, no, that Kiser asshole just made that up. Afraid not. And, you know, limited non-public forums, yes, the public is allowed in there, but they are only allowed in there to receive services that building is designed to provide.
I pulled down from the University of North Carolina 2 legal experts.
I can't believe this, Chief. Okay, there it is. Is it go down to Lupe? Where's
I pinned it, so it's pinned at the top.
Oh, okay. That's sorry, I'm looking at the wrong.
Click the pinned link for your new cards. Should we make this a weekly thing? Put a 1 in the chat if you think we should do this like once a week. Put a 2 in the chat if you think I'm a fat skank. Thank you.
Why are you gay? All righty. Kiser Bingo, loud clicking, swing and miss. Oh, hell yeah. These are good ones.
The loud clicking is good. Yes, because
Yeah,
he does
hell
that
yeah.
a lot.
Back me up. Exactly. Dilligaff, free square, sexy. So these are all really good. Makes jokes and makes joking. No one laughs. That's funny. All right. Everybody listo? Mustawadun? Arabic.
Raccoon hands is when he shows his tiny little hands on stream.
30 seconds of silent. Random STD joke. These are, Lupe, these are fantastic. Well, motherfucking done.
Experts about this whole thing, because this is not just my problem. It's not just all you all's problem. It's nationwide. It's nationwide.
Really,
I read
Ted?
a 60-page document about this and what to do about it. And Wrangler, you're correct. What they basically sit there and say is
It's really not nationwide. There's not very
limited
many auditors
public
left.
forums.
Did we get the banging on the desk? I don't know. If you guys get some.
The reality of what these people can do, what they can show up and do, is and the problem.
Oh my God, he's got to stop hitting that desk. Though.
Everybody
It's
gets
starting to piss
so
me off.
afraid. We're going to get sued with the First Amendment. You know what? The First Amendment lawsuits,
Bring it.
and none of them have gone before the Supreme Court. None of them have been decided. The main one was Trump's about him taking down Twitter comments. Did you know that is yet to be decided at the Supreme Court? None of it has. People are so afraid of lawsuits and this other crap. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You know what? Because there's not a single lawsuit that these First Amendment warriors have ever won. None of them. Not one single one they've ever won. Strike back, turn them off your Facebooks, shut down their YouTubes, shut down all of it, throw them out of your city council meetings.
This is pretty goddamn shut down their YouTubes. Okay, shut down their Facebook. Sorry guys, I was getting lost in this year.
Just embrace their tyranny here.
Just embrace the tyranny. That's what's happening. Let's get it. Are you guys good with that? Fuck, nobody's looking at the chat, right? This is fucking.
You know what? Amendment warriors have
Amendment warriors.
Leans forward to read chat.
One single one they've ever won. Strike back, turn them off your Facebooks, shut down their YouTubes, shut down all of it, throw them out of your city council meetings. Stop.
I want to get one bingo. Everyone's getting bingo except me.
They have not ever won one. And the attorneys who like try to do this with their ambulance chasers, I'm just going to say we're kind of experiencing that. They quit because of the cost and they know they're going to lose.
This is old man yelling at a cloud energy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It just really is. Switchblade put confidently wrong. I like that. It's just really weird. It really is old man energy. It's also just really misguided and
right. I feel like I've seen YouTube auditors that have won their cases. So it's weird that he said no one's won them.
Well, and part of the reason I bet you he's so pissed is because they trespassed Georgia Transparency and he got it dismissed like a week ago or something, like recently, within the recent past. He got the trespass dismissed. I don't know.
Right. The only thing he didn't add was get off my lawn. Stop whacking off in my tool shed.
You boys whacking off in my pool shed.
And the other thing that you keep in mind too is that when they try to file suit under those guidelines, it's not like when they're suing a car insurance company for a wreck or workman's comp. All right.
I will never deny
the lawyers
you. I
are not
claim
going
you,
to take
Lupe.
that bullshit on a contingency for a percentage if there's a payout.
Right.
He messes this up so badly. I can't believe people don't correct him. It's just as easy as saying what he's about to say is no, Wrangler. It's the opposite of what you're saying, right? They take it on contingency if they think there's going to be a payout. Wrangler's saying they won't take it on contingency because they don't think it's. Just listen to the way he says it. The real way is if they don't think you have a case. Merb's talked about this a bunch. If they don't think you, also common sense tells you they don't think you have a case, they're going to charge you up front because they're going to get paid one way or the other. They're either going to get it out of their legal fees that they charge you up fucking front, or they're going to get it out of a contingency based off the settlement that you win at the end. He gets it completely backwards on this.
All right. Or suing
and I've eaten like 240 grams of 250 milligrams of fucking edibles.
A car
Are you okay?
For a wreck
or
workman's comp. All right. The lawyers are not going to
Josh
take that
shits hemp
bullshit
ropes
on a contingency for a percentage if there's a payout.
Right.
All right. They're going to require.
He is fascinating, psychologically stunning.
And it's going to require periodic influxes of cash. And the frauditors don't have that shit because even though there's a good bit
Oh, I know. I can't get a fucking bingo.
Better than decent money. They have zero discipline. They have zero structure. and because 90+% of them are on dope.
Yeah.
So for them,
We're on
that's
dope.
why when they go up
Kiser, how long were you on drugs?
Well, I guess now.
I know.
Are you currently on psychotropic drugs or benzos, Mr. Kiser?
I mean, he's definitely been fucking.
He's such a hypocrite. Like when he sits there, he's like, "Oh, you're in your mom's basement. You're in her fucking computer room, dude. What?"
I know.
What the fuck?
Literally, none of it matters.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Lupe Nurse Girl, can you back us up on that?
Back it up. Yeah.
No, I said Lupe Nurse Girl. Can you back us up on that?
Dude, when he ever does that, like so and so can back me up on this. Oh, a dumb fuck says you're right. Cool.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So for them, that's why when they go up against somebody like JJ or Chief, well, I guess now,
JJ.
I guess now the mayor here as well.
Oh yes, I think
they're
I
going
it.
in there and their goal.
He
is
says
two
mayor
things
like
in
it's
terms
a
of getting
female
paid.
horse.
They want the conflict. They want the confrontation for the click.
MARE.
But their ultimate goal past that is they want to go in there starting shit. They want to push that envelope and they want to.
He's really thought about this. This is Kiser.
And it's still not coming out in a way that intelligent people can follow.
No, not at all. It's
he says things so simplistically. It's like listening to an adult try to talk to a toddler, and like my brain can't move that slow.
It's so funny, and he thinks he's so fucking right.
Come across that one officer who's just having a bad day, a bad week, a bad time in his or her life.
Oh,
hasn't been his day, his week, his month, or even his year.
Yeah. You know, he gets that from that too. Because he watches anything that was like 90s, like my age. I don't know, Scott. I'm not sure. I don't know if we're about the same age, roughly. I bet. But like in that era, that 90s era, he watched all the movies. Like that's how I know all his fucking references, is because as a 90s kid, or 80s kid, but 90s as a teenager, and
I was in Pampers in the early 90s.
Exactly.
And get that cop to cross the line. All right. Now, keep in mind, cops, yes, they are supposed to be leaders in our community, protectors. They're supposed to be professionals. But at the end of the day, cops, sheriff's deputies, federal agents, they are freaking human beings.
Then why did you threaten to kill the investigators looking into you, Mr. Kiser?
That's a great question.
Didn't your dad have to tell you on that call to stop talking like that because you were being a dumb fuck? You respect cops so much, but if they're looking into you, you'll threaten to kill them on jailhouse recorded phone lines. Okay. Blue line, bud. You're doing great.
Yeah. I just love that Tuttle. I love the Tuttle Kiser combo.
Oh my God. He's like Kiser in like 10 years, 15 years. I don't know the age difference between them. Yeah. Right? It's the evolution of Kiser. And then the old guy is the final phase.
The truth is, what's his nuts is, yeah, no, I guess he's a little bit older than me. I guess he's in his 50s. I was gonna say, because Kiser's 8 years younger than me. Michelle, I agree with you. None of it makes it right. And I don't think Hippie, Smash Cock, Craig, I don't think anybody who's around my thing and anybody else that's cops would tell you that then therefore you're having a bad day, bad month, week, year. That therefore you have the right to fucking just smoke a motherfucker. Like, what the fuck?
They want to go push these buttons hoping for that so that they can try to push that officer to cross a line so that they can get some fucking go away money. That's it. I mean,
it's weird that did he say that his town doesn't take federal funds?
Yeah.
Oh, documented payroll exceeds the amount requested. However, we are only requesting the amount of $120,000. This looks like it's a request for federal funds that seems like you got.
Well, that's weird.
That's
What's that from?
weird.
What is that? That's your.
It's the expense breakdown from the town report. Lists the grants that they applied for.
Can you believe it? The mayor's a liar.
Weird. Can't charge $900 for that public record because you have to release it every fiscal year. Fuck you.
GT here. GT, if you're watching this by any stretch, my recommendation to you is stop with the other shenanigans going on and just laser beam focus in on what you got going here, man. Because I think you really actually are onto something. So like, you know, the annoying don't film. Oh, I'm not filming while you're actually filming. All of that shit, just stop that. That's JV horse shit. You are onto something real with this dude though. Like
something sketchy's going on.
Yeah. Stop with the shenanigans, the other shit, man.
If you're having trouble getting records and this man is weaponizing the law to preclude you from getting records that you're entitled to, I will happily assist you in obtaining those records. And thank you, Greater Stu. I kind of like me sometimes too. That screenshot will be in my Discord.
Not give them go away money. Fight it because you have insurance that will cover it. Yeah, it sucks. Your insurance rates will go up, but now you turn around.
Your insurance rates will go up. Who pays for that? Who does he think pays for this? Who does he think pays employee payroll protection insurance? Like, you got to do that. I don't even have employees, and I have to set aside taxes simply for that. They don't understand that all of this comes from taxpayer money. It's not. He's like, yeah, your insurance will go up, but so what? So the fuck what?
And you go back to your population and say, thanks to this lawsuit from these idiots.
It looks like he's wearing fucking snow pants. No, look, you can see the top of the bib.
Think about that for these idiots.
Well, think about this. Here's the alternative to that. You can
see the little top of it when he moves back a little.
Just one.
I think it's waiters. Oh, this part I saw.
I prefer snow pants, like he's a little kid.
Look at little kid. Look, speaking of little kids, it really is. It's little kids and a creepy uncle all playing pretend.
LARPing.
Yeah, the kid and waiters. Look at Doofus's fucking haircut. Look at that little boy haircut. He tried to give himself a little bit of a little Caesar cut. You look like a dipshit.
How choppy
Wrangler.
it is in the front. It's like when your kid gets a hold of scissors and they turn around and you're like, oh my fucking God.
Because again, Clooney had the Caesar haircut in the 90s, and that's what Kiser thinks it's still the motherfucking 90s. So, and then you got Tuttle down below.
He just came in from the river.
Hey, what are you boys doing? I'm drunk as shit. Want to hear about how I'm a cop?
Freaking go give
that for these idiots.
Well, think about this. Here's the alternative.
Oh, did I have idiots on this one?
You give one of them. You give one of them. Just one.
Ooh, here
freaking go away money. All right, you're gonna have.
And you'll get 20. Yes, you get 20 more.
Exactly.
Yes.
You're gonna have crackheads.
Yeah, why not expend the town millions of dollars on a costly legal process instead of settling within the confines of the insurance policy? Dumb fucks.
Away money. And Miss Amethyst, thank you very much for that again, ma'am. And
you boys like
ma'am. Oh, absolutely.
Ma'am.
I'm gonna jump off here for the
All right,
night.
we got
Actually,
ma'am.
up early in the morning.
Sir, ma'am.
So
Loud
I appreciate
clicking.
it and had fun with you guys.
We got loud clicking.
Loud clicking. Loud clicking.
Have a great evening.
Oh, hang on 1 second before you. Well, he already left.
Yeah, he left a
but
while
if
ago.
you two gentlemen will.
A Gigantor is dating me. Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Brother man throws down 5 for Audit Wrangler memberships, and they have gone to boom. There we go. They went.
Sorry, is this
to and Greg. Thank you very much, brother. And those
brother,
5 names.
you got brother, sis. I don't know if it's on
Oh
these.
my gosh.
Yeah, there's a sis brother.
Sis brother.
I got sis brother.
As opposed to your gay brother. Hey, brother.
Welcome to the Roughnecks.
Roughnecks, baby. Roughnecks.
And then Glenn Harlow
Which means they're bad at head.
says, I'm so drunk right now. Chris is such a fool because he's going to have a SpongeBob moment with Bubba and Tyrone the third leg.
What happened in jail to you, Mr. Kiser?
I know.
And thank you, brother Glenn.
What
I'm glad you're feeling
happened?
better, buddy.
Brother? Oh, we got brother.
David D
Brother,
for $5
brother.
says,
Oh, yeah.
this is what international business owners do. They do GoFundMes instead of running their so-called real business. Money begging pieces of shit. You know what, David? That's a dead-on bullseye, brother.
That's great.
Yeah.
How many times did he beg people for money in the background?
$5 says, I've
I know. All the time.
never wanted to go hang out at the police station or the courthouse.
Oh no, I don't think Kiser was raped in prison. That's not what I heard. He had a
that,
companion.
I've been the reason that I had to be at the courthouse. I've been at the police station
do you want
in
to,
less than happy circumstance.
He's about to say, do you want to see Kimmy begging him begging for money on behalf of Kimmy? Do you want to just show that? Do you want?
Ooh, yeah. I don't know if I have it on hand.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Kiser dry begging. Oh, yeah, you'll have to put it up. Sorry. Yep, this is Kiser asking somebody for fucking money. And again, I've covered this before, but look at how Lance Corporal this shit is. Hey, how many times why are drug addicts and pieces of shit humans always got him embroiled in some kind, even asking for money for $40 is a fucking conspiracy thing.
It's going to be a long fucking convoluted story.
It's going to be a long convoluted story. It's going to be a long process. It's going to be this. Nothing is just like, hey, it's delayed, or hey, this is a weird thing, but can you throw me $40 for this? Like, whatever. But there's always something that doesn't work. My bank card doesn't work. My PayPal doesn't work. My this doesn't work. It's always the same.
Michelle's right. It's called a crackhead story.
Crackhead story, baby. I don't know if you know this about me, Joe Rogan, but I smoke rocks. All right. Go back to the.
He did. There was numerous people. There was someone that Kimmy sent money to and then wanted them to send the money back to her.
The
Some
video
weird shit.
Yeah. I'll cash you back. I'll cash you back plus 20 is super fucking scary. Like, why would you need to give an extra $20?
Why do you have to launder money through someone else?
Right. Exactly. Like, what is the weird? There's no. And if you have the extra $20 now, why do you need all of that? Also, why is there's Cash App, there's Venmo, there's Zelle. I mean, there's all kinds of other things. If you have the money already, and again, I've been broke. I get it.
Right? Didn't he just say at the beginning of all this that he never asks for money?
Never asked for a dime from any of his people, except for every single time he asked for money.
Well, he does it in the background. That's why he doesn't do it publicly. He's not outwardly asking for money. He's befriending people and then slowly skimming money off them.
Yep, that's exactly.
I couldn't wait to get the hell out of both. Thank you, Miss Amethyst. And then Glenn Harlow for $4.99 says, Mayor Proctor,
Wally in here
the
now?
description of Larry's vehicle,
Lana.
4 doors,
Up,
with
Lana.
Honey Badger on both sides of the front hood. Well, you'll see that shit coming a mile away. And thank you again.
I don't even
Glenn
know what
Harlow.
you just said.
But yeah, that's my problem with it, with anybody settling with these idiots, because all you're going to do is open yourself up. It's like
they should treat it like the
Has
United
he ever
States
paid
dealing
property
with
tax?
terrorists. If you give into one, you'll have every.
Right. I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't think he's ever owned property as far as I've ascertained. Weird.
Well, some states, if you own a car, if the car is registered. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Mike, what happened in that accident that made it so you couldn't get your license in Alabama? Ruh-roh.
Right.
Dumb fuck.
I don't even actually know.
A pipe bomb and a rowboat coming next.
And I know that most
What?
of these jurisdictions, you know,
If you
A
Tuttle,
pipe bomb and a rowboat?
Tuttle's the best. Tuttle coming in. Tuttle's been like, I've been sitting here geared up. This dude earlier today said said the KKK has his back. I am not kidding.
What?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait to go over it tomorrow. We're gonna go over this, but there's enough pure Tuttle to go over. But yeah, Tuttle says one phone call and his wife gets the KKK. It's for real. It's hilarious.
Maximum oofs. Oh,
yeah,
my
Texas Ranch.
god.
Dead serious. Go watch his latest video. It's out of control, hilarious. I mean, it's also it's scary in the sense of like, holy shit, this dude's running around. He's probably allowed to have a firearm. You know,
He has to be a character. This is a character he's playing for
it
all
feels
of
like
our enjoyment.
it feels like it's a total fucking put on, but
I hope so.
Tuttle did not switch the flags. He just he's
in mirror mode.
Yeah.
If you give into one, you'll have everybody with a pipe bomb and a rowboat coming next.
and I know that
They're
most
auditors.
of these jurisdictions, you know, they use actual
Who's putting pipe bombs in rowboats?
actuaries.
Let's kayak to
to
this terrorist
determine
event. I'm so confused.
that as far as the go away money. You know, they sit there, the actuarial analysis, they'll go and look at it. Okay, well, this, and this is why we should pay because we could potentially lose this, and this. All right, well, you can't look at it like,
Dude, Jeff, Shane Gillis, I mean, obviously looks nothing like this dude, but Shane Gillis could play this kind of dude fucking spot the fuck on. Because like I said, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's kind of my people. It's just it's a really far down the road off the fucking rails version of it. But it like, you know,
I don't get how Kiser just talked for so long and said nothing.
Literally said nothing. In all fairness, people could probably say that about me too. So I shouldn't.
it's a life insurance.
But you don't just say and then like and then
or
like
that
and
you're
then
doing
like.
for a life insurance premium. You got to look at that shit for what it is on a case by case basis, and keep this in mind when you're
yes,
doing
Roughnecks
those
has been said.
Not this round. I don't
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
You might come across
Has
one
it?
or two of
Oh,
these
good.
idiots
Okay, I
that
got
can
that
even
one.
afford to take their suit the distance. And if, like I said, you make them ride that shit out to court, you may have the occasional one, and I mean throughout the country, the occasional one that gets some form of a payout from a jury or a judge awarding a settlement or awarding a.
Okay, what you're missing is the cost of the
Hey,
legal process, you dumb clam.
I just
Even if you take one to trial, that's hundreds of thousands of fucking dollars. Oh my god.
And look, a lot of these auditors are looking for that payout. They are. They're not 100%. They just need to do it a different way. I think my hope is that GT can see this as an inflection point and a moment to pivot off of annoying old women that you're recording and pivot to more varsity, to step it up, because you got something. You fucking got something with this mayor, and the beauty of it is he's on YouTube saying this shit, and so it gives you a platform to talk about his fucking thing. Yeah, I hope that's my hope with GT, because I think there's a bigger story with there's a bigger story with this mayor thing and the money.
Yeah, him saying they get no federal funding when it's all public.
There's a lot
really
of weirdness
weird.
with the funding. There's a lot of weirdness.
I would look into, from what I was briefly reading through, I'd look into their COVID stuff. Whoever it was at Georgia Transparency, look into the COVID funding that they pulled. You're welcome.
I will second what B Blanco said. I want you Shiz to make me the little file that says "Pick up, you dumb clam," and I'll make that my ringtone.
Pick up, you dumb clam. I don't know why I like that term. I think the term just makes me dumb clam just makes me laugh. It's such a funny insult. I don't know. Because I don't want to say any. I don't want to use my words on your shit. But
well, look, guys. Okay, so my situation is a little different because my Clarence and the other gentleman, not gentleman, I'll call him a gentleman, asshole, who is attacking us is being driven by the old administration here in Grantville. So it's
Can I just say I love the crusty shirt hanging over the doorway back
other
there?
locations where these like Claire.
I want my mayor to hang his dirty laundry over a door.
And then all of this, and then he wraps himself around. I mean, that's military, that's military stencil writing. Everybody knows what that's supposed to fucking mean. It's black and green. Everybody knows what that all is supposed to mean. The dude's again talking about a 13-year fucking Army vet who spent 3 of those 13 years in combat, and this dude spent 30 years in the corporate world. I don't even understand. Most people.
Oh my god, I know he has bacon collar like a motherfucker, and it's pissing me off.
Old man bacon collar
to do their frauditing, and they're going to claim, if you violate I'm going to sue you.
Oh, that's really bad.
Again, I said,
is that bra?
And I get very deep
I can understand
about this.
Big titties, maybe. There's laundry on the floor too, which is cute.
This is just
he could have just closed that door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grifting, trying to get some money because you can't hold a job. You don't understand.
The motherfucker is 100% disabled.
Okay, but this man is currently talking about Kiser. He can't hold a fucking job. Right. He's not contributing to society. And look at Kiser knows it. You can see on his face when he realizes it applies to him every fucking time.
Yeah.
And things the way they are. This isn't the First Amendment. The First Amendment has value.
Yeah.
It has value.
Walter, I like it.
Value is to redress your government about truly things that you think are wrong. It's about, it's interesting. I thought this today. These people, like,
what did he just eat that he didn't have to chew?
I'm coming in. I'm gonna do this and that. If you write a letter to the editor in a newspaper.
This is like an age progression of Kiser. I'm not even fucking around. Like Kiser now, Kiser soon, Kiser later.
Case. I mean, the editor has discretion.
Doesn't it?
They have discretion. It's a limited public.
It's a Kiser.
It's the progression of Kiser.
It is. The funny thing is that Kiser would kill to even just have Tuttle's fucking resume.
That's the request he FOIA'd and got denied. Well, he doesn't have to directly request from the mayor's office. Again, he can go through the AG's office, or you can go through the finance department for your state and get the same records without having to deal with this dude.
If she's pushing Kiser for mayor, that'd be hilarious. The only mayor who can't leave his house and lives in a different.
Can you be a mayor if you have open felony cases?
Public forum, isn't it?
Better than that. It's a private business.
Exactly.
Public.
No, that's not public for public safety, Chris. That's not true. He's had 2 jobs. He worked at an Applebee's for a little bit, and then he worked at that.
No, there were a couple more. He worked at a country club for about 3 months. What happened there, Mike? So when he was married for a brief period, it seems like she found him a lot of jobs and he was unable to keep any of them, which caused some division in the relationship. But it seemed like he kept jobs for max 2 or 3 months before he would lose them. The longest job he had was the fabrication company, which was during COVID and after COVID, and that he went back and robbed when they weren't open.
In March of 2022. And those 5 open felonies that he is waiting to get adjudicated are stemming from that. From one for breaking into the thing, stealing safe, stealing two safe, stealing a credit card, trying to use the credit card, that kind of shit.
No,
Well, I'm talking about the paper's a private business.
it's a funny thing because we have to use the paper to publish like zoning regulations.
True.
And
That's a public forum.
Yeah.
But the paper can decide, no, I'm not going to print your paper. I'm not going to print your letter.
That's right.
Is that a violation of your First Amendment rights?
No.
Well, maybe it is based on what these idiots say, right?
Yeah. I get what you're saying there.
But you're using Wrangler does not get what he's saying here because that fucking Mayor McIdiot doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's talking about if he's got a page, if you have the chief's trying to say, I can shut down my Facebook, I can shut down comments on my Facebook page, on the city's face, not his personal one, on the city's Facebook page that they use to push information and communicate with their people on. I don't, there is a ruling.
Which I don't think they can do that.
My understanding
I
is
feel like AFA has won a bunch of things about that.
What he's talking about with Trump is they did the same thing. Is they started blocking people on Twitter, Trump's official presidential account, not just Trump's account, whatever. And then because of that, they were saying, "Hey, you're stifling." That's a First Amendment thing, and I believe they won that. I thought my understanding is that they won that it was a First Amendment thing, that they weren't allowed. Like if it's an official capacity account, you're not allowed to block. But I don't know.
I think that is what it is.
I don't know for certain. Yeah,
it is based on what the idiots say, but that's the same thing we do. It's a limited public forum.
Wow.
Now, if you want to pay,
I'm telling you, goddamn GT. Honestly, dude, there is a lot, and if you had the willingness and somehow the money, I feel like you could really legally.
You don't even need the money. You don't need the money.
To task. No, I just mean take the dude to task. Like simultaneously FOIA the stuff, figure out what's going on with the money, but also simultaneously go figure a court have a court decide the legality of him shutting down his official Facebook page, because that's what he's saying. He's saying he wants to shut down all city meetings and the Facebook. He wants to shut everything down because he doesn't like that people. I get it, they're annoying and I don't like the way they conduct business, but they're asking about money and shit like that. This dude clearly feels like there's shady shit. Who talks like this? Who's transparent about it?
Who goes on YouTube if they have nothing to hide? Like my thing is, if you're the mayor of this town, a First Amendment auditor rolls in and you're 100% in the right and you know they won't get anywhere with what they're trying to do, then you don't go on YouTube and disparage the person. This seems calculated, and that tells me he's scared, and that intrigues me. Now I want those records, and I don't even know where the fuck they're from.
Yeah, and he's going on specifically Wrangler's thing too, right? Because he told me
Seems like an intimidation tactic, Mr. Mayor. That's weird.
Yeah, and he said, and the mayor knows about Wrangler. The mayor apparently admitted he's been told about Wrangler's past, his stolen valor and 10 felonies. And the mayor said, I don't care. The mayor said, literally, we all have a past. It was crazy to hear. But yeah, this is, I mean, you got to make a story. I don't know. I think, GT, this is your thing. This is your one. I feel like.
To make sure your item is in the paper, have at it. But in the world of limited public forums, guess what? You don't have First Amendment right. You don't.
No, you do not.
Spout, and again, I will say this again and again and again. I have no problem.
First of all, you never. I hate these guys. Don't even understand terminology. You never lose your rights. You never ever do anything where you lose your rights. You have certain situations where there are restrictions placed on it, but you never lose it. Only authoritarian regimes have no right. Like you don't lose as an American. You never ever lose. I don't care if you're in the military, like he said. There's no paperwork you sign away your rights as an American citizen. No, you have certain things. They're called restrictions or these guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about. GT, man, if you got the fucking time and the resources, I would sue the living shit out of this motherfucker. I would sue the living shit out of this guy. Somehow figure it out. I don't know. You guys always talk your talk on and auditors always talk their talk about these fucking lawsuits. This is literally the perfect case. Even if nothing comes up, document it the whole way. That's your documentary. Document it through YouTube and, keep people abreast of what's going on, and then be like, even if it's clear, it's like, hey, look, okay, it's clear. I don't know.
No problem.
Nobody's that
with a proper, educated, nice written redress of your government talking about what you think is a problem.
Maybe was I talking out of my ass, Jeff, too much? He said felons lose right to vote and guns. I still feel like that's a restriction. I don't think you lose. I think it's maybe a permanent, right?
I don't think it's permanent. My ex-husband was a felon from when he was 18, and he was able to vote in the last election.
GT's already filed an intent to sue. Fuck yeah. Good for him. Good for him. Yeah. Well, I mean, even if they place a time limit on it, they have to place a time limit. I am saying that there's restrictions that make you, clearly unable to exercise your rights, but you don't lose. Maybe I'm arguing semantics that aren't there, but it's interesting to me how these guys talk, because they talk about, you don't have any First Amendment right.
Yeah, they can be restored. They only take it away if you're bad, basically.
So I guess I am kind of arguing semantics a little bit then. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm high.
In your government. The nonsense that these frauditors put forth, whether it's their stupid open records requests or they're calling,
I would love to send you some records requests, sir.
That's not the First Amendment.
Absolutely not.
Thomas Jefferson had no concept of this would be the First Amendment. He would be saying, hey, I'm all for it. Write a beautiful letter, write a beautiful this. And of course, in our world today with the uneducated, the stupid,
Sir,
dadgum, our world of social media has created a world of idiots.
Yeah,
you're an idiot, sir.
I believe in addressing things. I believe in addressing real.
Yes,
problems.
sir. This video does have a lot of evidence. GT should be furnished a copy.
Put it out there intelligently. These idiots that you are.
But I can't. Sorry about that. I can't believe what I just fucking heard. Holy shit! This dude doesn't know anything about America or anything. Yeah, GT. I hope is fucking. GT, I have a copy of it down. I'm sure somebody else does too, but if not, I'll give it to you.
I have on your front of the channels the Afro Kid, Georgia Transparency, the Chrissy.
I live in Thomas Jefferson's town. Charlottesville is Thomas Jefferson's town. The University of Virginia was Thomas Jefferson's fucking university. Monticello is just down the road. This whole place is just filled with nothing but Thomas Jefferson shit. And they adore the guy. And I'm telling you, everything this dude's talking about goes against all of that. It goes against all of the principles that are constantly all over the place around where I'm at. It's so wow.
They're morons. They're drug. I can't even describe them. They're so stupid. I'm done.
You're good, brother.
Yeah, I would agree with Mayor Proctor, because I think when the forefathers wrote the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights, they had a sense of decorum and they had a sense of professionalism. And when you did redress your government, you did it properly, and you put forth your your views. They would put forth their views. Everybody would vote on it, and they would either pass it or they would, come back to it later, rewrite it.
Absolutely.
Mayor Proctor mentioned Afro Man. Afro Man thinks he can go in and verbally abuse every public employee, but they have to treat him with respect. I don't know who told him that, his mommy or something, but that's absolutely not.
His mommy left him to be raised by that idiot he calls a father. My father had to watch
that
me.
guy too.
Well, my father had to watch me go to jail. You know what my father didn't do? He didn't run through the courthouse screaming.
Well, but you know what he did when you stole from his motorcycle club wrangler? He beat the shit out of you. He also not just had to watch you go to prison, wrangler. He had to watch you fail basic training twice. He had to watch you fail as a man, as a human. Your dad just wasn't. It just wasn't prison. That was just that was just one of your many things that you have failed at life, like your whole wall of failure you got going, Wrangler.
I'm coming to all your houses and start naming off weapon make and models that he was going to use on, but no, Casey is his name, and Casey was raised by that freaking idiot, and that's all I can say. That's about the nicest way I can say that, or at least the most accurate way I can say it and still keep my channel monetized. Everybody, Retired Nana for $5 says, I never thought my First Amendment rights were in jeopardy. Thank you. I mean, that's a common sense thing, but unfortunately dealing with these morons, common sense is not common at all. Thank you, Mom, Retired Nana. And then Bruce McWhorter for $5.
He's trying to think of he's trying to steal Admiral Nimitz's favorite or famous quote of, because the military shit, it was about Marines. It was talking about Iwo Jima, and he says uncommon valor was a common occurrence, or was a common thing, or something like that. That's what he's trying to think. He was trying to. I could see what he's processing, because it's in the military. It's like one of the big quotes.
$5 says you can address your government without a camera and a FOIA request. And the only thing I know to say to that is this:
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
And great comments, both of you. Those were dead on balls accurate, both of you. And no, I didn't go to some Ivy League law school, but what I know how to do is read. And I know how to use the internet. Well, since half the frauditors, I can't fill that out online. I'm not using the internet. Or I don't have the internet, as they're literally live streaming. And it absolutely slays me.
Well, here's the other thing that gets me too. So you watch Lana or freaking Transparency. I'm the press. And they'll go, show me your badge for your freedom of press. See, again, this is the stupidity they don't understand. Within the First Amendment, just like the Second Amendment, I'll get to that in a minute, there are commas and expressions. The press, being the press, is an actual job.
Yes, it's a professional job.
Profession. It's a profession.
Now, correct.
I used to be a reporter.
It is it is a profession, but you don't have to have credentials to do it. You don't have to have credentials to do it. Again, if we could just get these auditors to do
having them helps. Working for a legitimate news organization, things like that, definitely helps. But everyone has the right to investigate whatever they want to.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't like the auditors, but maybe use this as a learning tool. I mean, they're not going to listen. Fuck, they're out of their minds. But the good ones, the JV one or the varsity ones, will hopefully stop doing the dumb shit they're doing. because they can be journalists and they should be doing so. Do FOIA requests. The problem is YouTube gives them money and they get views. It does suck. He's not wrong about a lot of them doing that.
Correct me if I'm
Just like it sucks when the stuff that I usually support, you know, kind of more of a, you know, anti-auditor kind of thing. It's like when you see this, it's wrong. You should say like, hey, this is fucking wrong. I don't care if it is my side. It's fucking, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, when the whole sides thing makes you ignore the truth, then the side you're on is being a cultish idiot. That's my opinion.
Well, Prissy Tomboy, I get what you mean.
Yes. If you are a journalist, you never insert yourself into the story or what you're looking into. And if you're inserting yourself into it, you can't be objective, which is a huge part of being a journalist.
But technically, it still means you can be a journalist. You
Technically,
can just
to be considered a journalist, all you have to do is follow the morals and ethics of journalism while you're doing what you do. So if the auditors would follow the morals and ethics of journalism, they probably wouldn't have such a hard time.
ham sandwich. I'm like high and kind of thinking like, ooh, I could go for a grilled cheese ham sandwich right now.
I'm wrong, but does
we're at 2 hours and 40
not
minutes already. Holy shit.
Thing associated with being the press that's called journalistic ethics?
Oh.
With that,
Tell me about it, Raccoon Hands.
The fact that you have to have credentials and you have to have a business license to be the press.
No, you don't.
That's bullshit, sir.
Wow.
You know, your ability.
Wow. He's even wearing a GT hat, for fuck's sake.
First of all, I worked for a nonprofit news organization. You're saying we had to be a registered business? We were a fucking nonprofit. Duh. What an idiot.
So it's still registered. It's still registered. But I don't, that's still.
You don't have to be a registered business, and you can get a press pass. I mean, they're not very expensive. But your credentials can also be made by your employer, which would be a news organization, whether profit or non-profit. He's conflating things and making it more than it actually is.
But yeah, I noticed the hat last night. He's nonstop calling out GT while he's wearing a GT hat.
Yeah.
I mean, Kiser's fucked up haircut. Look at the chunk.
Look at Kiser. This is and then Tuttle down below. Look at this. Look at this crew. Look at this crew.
Smashing cervixes.
To practice, religious freedom. Well, the only job I know with religion is being a preacher.
Yes.
And so that has they're non sequiturs.
You literally what?
The funny thing about the Constitution,
literally
frankly,
what?
there are parts about it. I say they should have written it differently. Is we have non sequiturs in the Constitution. The press is a job. Practicing your religion has nothing to do with the job. Just like, when we talk about
practicing religion has nothing to do with the job.
The Second Amendment, it's very interesting. Of course, I'm very much of a pro Second Amendment guy.
Wow.
Cheers to that.
Really, Wrangler? Can you have a firearm?
A militia. A militia is how we didn't have a freestanding army.
In fact, Mayor, I would highly, highly recommend you not let Wrangler know the two things you can never, ever let Wrangler know.
No. Please, Mr. Mayor, sir, if you could get Mr. Kiser to show you his firearm on a live stream, I would be greatly appreciative.
That would be awesome.
Army in 1776. It was about a militia. A militia is how we didn't have a freestanding army in 1776. It was a state militia. The right to bear arms shall not be infringed. There's a comma in between the state militia and that. It's funny.
Tuttle saluted.
Technically, I believe.
Fuck yeah,
we talk about the reason.
What about the right to arm bears?
Roar.
Let's make it fun. Fuck it.
It's an inhaler before someone thinks I'm doing drugs.
We didn't
I just
have a
have asthma.
freestanding army in 1776. It was a state militia. The right to bear arms shall not be infringed. There's a comma in between the state militia and that. It's funny.
Huddle. I love it.
Technically, I believe, we talk about the reason. The Second Amendment is not about, can I have a hunting rifle? No, it's nothing to do with that. Can I have a pistol to defend myself?
What's up,
No,
MJ?
it's nothing to do with it. It has to do with the ability to have weapons to fight against your government if they are tyrannical. That's what the whole point.
What?
Do you know what the primary instrument was that decried the Second Amendment? Do y'all know the historical event?
Is anybody at all tracking what the fuck?
I was just going to say, if I watch any more of this, my brain is going to slide out my nose. I can feel it getting smoother.
Ethan Kaiser kind of looks like he's halfway asleep.
Let's fucking. I am actually good with it because I can go smoke a joint. Or what do you want to do? You want to keep going?
I think that we could take this party over to Discord. You are more than welcome to come into my Discord and shit all over me or share evidence or hang out.
Go Discord. Get busy. Go to nobody else?
But I'll probably be in voice. My brain is losing its ridges and becoming smoother than a baby's ass listening to this stuff. So
yeah,
I'll be over in Discord and we can talk about all the random fuckery, and anyone who won bingo can come in and rub it in my face because I never win anything. So
I was close. I was really. This is the one I was like, I was missing one, and I'm like, get to my wife. My wife. Sex. I was like,
I just needed to digress. Damn it.
I needed him to digress and oh god, what was my other one? I needed him to digress and make an STD joke.
See, yeah, this was the last one was the best one, and it just I had it early, and I was like, oh my god, oh cool, I'm gonna finally win one of these, and then just the one he just never fucking said. So yeah, well,
you're lucky you're hot, you fucking bitch.
I want to put a FOIA request in for
Summer.
Don't FOIA request Summer's titties. Stop sexualizing the bitches.
Don't sexualize the bitches, yo. All right. Well, this was fun. This is a good time.
There needs to be a clip of that. And whenever someone sexualizes someone, I need to play it.
We got to have like a drop, but don't sexualize the bitches drop.
Yes. Wouldn't that be amazing? And then when someone comes in my chat and says gross things about ejaculating and stuff, I can just click it and be like, don't sexualize the bitches.
Don't sexualize the bitches, y'all.
I think it's a missed opportunity. Queef Tuttle.
All right. Well, I'm going to go
He didn't digress a lot. When he has friends on, he doesn't digress. He stands on his words.
That's a great point. There was something really weird about the Ray Whitehead coming on. There was something really weird with that whole. Like he didn't really say anything. And then he just immediately
dipped.
And then he dipped without saying anything. It was all strange. But whatever. This whole thing is strange.
I mean, look at these dudes. They are strange.
I know. This is so
There's some sort of weird characters from a movie I don't want to watch.
The Tuttle and Mayor phase, the TNM phase of Wrangler is, I think, going to be, honestly, I think it's going to, the first one makes you the most fervent. You're like, because fuck this mother, like, no, and you just keep uncovering more and more bad shit. But now we're kind of in the like, all right, the ball's rolling on shit. Everybody knows, everybody wants to know, basically, can kind of know. Now the Tuttle and Mayor phase, I think it's gonna be hilarious. These two are.
It's already hilarious.
Great
bingo.
Great addition to the party. All right. Cool. All right, Scotto. Later. Cheers. See you.
All right. Good night, everyone. Stay safe and be good.
Love you. Be good.